chair out. Fall on your back. You niggas is heathens, yo. What's wrong with y'all? Damn. It's okay to be nice to a woman, you know.
Concur. 100%. 1,000%.
But the cavemen dudes out there, they'll let you know that they cavemen somehow in their verbiage.
They will.
Mm-hmm. You right.
You see that red cup?
About you. I think you're in the negative too. Oh, without a doubt.
Don't watch this though.
I think you might owe a couple dollars there
nothing.
too. You square?
Yo,
y'all gotta get along.
This is Zen Joe. Y'all not gonna rile me up today. My mom be blasting this shit the next morning, yo. I be in a room.
Hearing yourself go crazy?
Yeah, like, he gotta relax. Why is he screaming over nothing, yo?
He, though.
My mom's just in there cooking some eggs. That's my baby.
I'm so proud.
Like, yeah, that's my... Yeah, so this is Zen Joe today. But listen, been a lot of false reports about my person in the last year. Some of them include math. So let me go ahead and get mine out the way. I never like to have a negative balance with anybody out there. And if I owe anybody money out there, just hit me. I'm not talking about you scamming niggas that's like, yo, send me your Cash App tag. You scammers, boy, we ain't gonna get into you right now. But anyway, where we at?
These cavemen.
We were talking about cavemen. We ain't gotta. We're
talking about dating.
Talking about who?
Dating.
Yeah.
Oh, cavemen in dating.
That part.
Y'all were talking about chivalry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think what y'all were talking about was just being chivalrous.
True. Correct.
In terms of opening a door, pulling out a chair during a date.
Mm.
Indeed.
I pull out chairs.
Same.
I don't do much to the chair.
I do doors. I just think it's a little
So
extra.
you'll walk past the chair and let her sit down? And like let her pull her own chair?
I think it's a little extra.
You think pulling out a chair is extra? See, that's caveman stuff to me.
Well, to me, it's like
when
we get to the table, it's like, which seat do you want? You pick whichever.
I already
one
know
you
what seat.
want.
Oh, no.
Well, you the man.
I don't pick.
Wait, huh?
I already know.
No.
The hell's going on? See why we need more men
No,
meetings?
it's not whatever seat. I gotta face the door.
I'm calling a man meeting today,
My
man.
back is to every.
Yeah, I gotta face the door.
Would y'all let Brother Parks share about his seat picking?
Yeah, I let them pick which seat they want. Yeah, I do.
All right, so we're gonna have to. It's like,
that's privilege.
It's like kindergarten for you, okay? The man is supposed to see everything that's taking place.
Okay.
You can't have your back to the crowd.
I don't think I've been in many restaurants that have a door.
It's not about the door.
You said you got to face the door.
No,
you got to face everything.
I want to be
You
able to
have
see
been in
what's going on.
restaurants with a main entrance.
Yeah, of course
Sure.
you have.
You think the shooters come in the main entrance?
The puncher, the shooter, the stabber.
See why we need more man meetings?
The other people?
I would have never guessed that Parks lets the lady pick the seat
I do.
on the date.
And it's established too. Like
I don't know if black men do that.
Never. Like the first. No, you got to establish it. The first outing, you got to let them know.
I'm not out with nothing that this about to be a conversation about.
It ain't even a conversation. Me pulling out your seat is showing you where you gonna sit.
Talk to him, King.
Well, not even like not trying to be on some.
You sit here, girl.
No. It's he
sit down.
I don't mean it that way, but
my chicks normally have ass, so I want to pull the seat out for them. Like your chicks be a little on the slim side, so they probably could just slide or squeeze right in the little.
Taking offense to this,
the little cubby hole.
I'm taking offense to this, by the way.
It probably do look extra doing it for the little slim girl, little 90-pound thing.
Yo, it definitely does depend on where you're at. If you're in some
bless your
spot where
heart,
there may be some danger.
Hey, it's 12 degrees today, you little 90-pound things.
Fam,
grab a long john.
Nah, it's definitely long john season. Okay,
Fam, I could be anywhere. That's just a formality for me. Like, no, I got to
know what's going on.
Coming on. Yeah, I can't.
I'm a little bit more attentive. Like you could spot some. You know, we could kind of see when the shit getting ready to happen.
Y'all have to unpack this.
All right, we unpack it.
I was trying to explain to
but we was lighting your ass up for not pulling a chair out. Why? What's extra about it?
You pull a chair out? No, you don't pull a chair out.
I let them take their choice of seating first.
See, that's why the women that meet me like me. I understand it now.
Well, there's a million other ways to be
I need more
chivalrous.
men meetings. You niggas ain't shit out here.
Who you niggas?
Men.
Don't
look at me.
Don't be
That
you.
attitude.
Yeah, don't be you niggas.
I'm chivalrous in every other way possible. That's one that I don't do.
Yo, but the more you speak to
depending
men,
on the situation, I'll pull a chair. If you're somewhere super
they're gonna
formal
say
or
I'm
something like
pandering.
that.
The more you speak to men, you understand women, though.
The more you speak to women, I'm friends with a zillion women, and they explain to you all the dumb shit that men be doing. So you be like, he did that?
Some of this shit,
You
I find it hard to believe. Like,
yeah,
wait, what?
I don't. Yeah,
You serious?
Like the dude that orders before the girl
horrible.
at the restaurant. That's craziness.
Dudes don't even hold a door.
That's craziness.
I hold a door for strangers.
right.
Same.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially like older women,
And
all of that. I
and
do
if
all
I'm,
of that.
If I'm somewhere and a stranger doesn't hold the door for me, I'm a little sassy with him.
That's true. Or no, they walk through and don't say nothing.
Yeah.
That's white
You're
people
welcome.
shit. No, the white people look at you like you supposed to hold the door.
Get my thank
you
you
hold
back.
the door, they don't even say thank you. They, oh yeah, comes in territory.
On the date, you have her walk inside the curb. I'm just asking general
street?
questions. Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. What do you do when she splits a pole?
I don't let them. I'll bring them around, or I follow them around.
I do
Either-
that.
either
Like,
or.
if the pole can ready to split, I'm gonna come back around.
If it's unavoidable, bread and butter.
Yeah,
What is bread and butter?
that's what you
That's
say
what
when
you
you
say.
split the pole.
All right. All right. I got it. Mic check 1 2 1 2. I'm sorry, y'all. We here. I hope everybody is doing good, feeling good. Kiss your loved ones. Shout out to the happy relationships listening. And shout out to the sad ones. My heart is with you. Shout out to the single ladies, dope boys, scammers, creators. Shout out to everybody. Uh-oh. What you say, nigga?
bread and butter.
Janae good for tearing your ass up, huh?
Very calmly, too.
See, that's the problem. That's why women started like getting like confident. These girls.
Would you rather be needed or wanted?
I get a warm feeling inside when she started talking that shit, yo. Yo, Janae is nice, man. I ain't gonna hold you. She's nice. You hear what she said?
I heard you, yo. Stupid.
I heard.
She don't play, man.
She get right to it.
Audio 2 impeached president drums always work. Always work. Forever.
Always.
Enough of daddy.
Microphone check 1 2. What is this? Welcome to episode 504 of the Joe Budden podcast.
We the 504
I'm your
boys.
humble, gracious, grateful, and highly favorite host, Joe Budden, here with a few really great guys. Parks is here. Ish is here. Welcome, welcome. Ice is here. Corey's here. And we got the young boys in the back. Alex, you good? Good. How's everybody feeling?
Great.
What's
Cold,
going
but
on
know
with
what I
you?
mean?
How was your week?
It was good. It was good.
2 funerals.
Oh, come on. You're too long-winded. Too long-winded, fellas. Come
I was
on.
in the studio all week, man. That's it. Working.
All right.
Yeah. How's the houses?
I don't know.
How's the house business going over there?
Nah, it's been a shitty week for me. I went to 2 funerals this week. This shit crazy.
Sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Part of getting older.
Well, thank God they were able to have a funeral. You went to a
Yeah,
funeral.
yeah.
I know a lot of people that was trying to figure it out via Zoom, and
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was a bad time.
rough
That was
time.
a dark time.
Indeed. But we cool. We here.
I'm here.
thank God, because I didn't know the words to get us to bounce back from that shit you just said.
Yo, you said you want to know. We men, we need to talk all that. Go ahead.
But we
You
do
phony
need
ass
more
nigga.
men meetings,
We
man.
do. I'm not disagreeing with you.
I'm cool, man. I'm just fighting. Got the booster today, so
You got the bustier?
yeah. This whole arm is like not even here right now.
Damn, kid. You can't even defend yourself.
I'm gonna call
got
one
it
of these-
today.
Call his Twitter.
Got
niggas
it
and have them
today.
Jump right on your ass. Call one of these niggas.
Yo,
who's a big
they want to
distance.
fight.
Who want to fight?
Everybody.
The little challenge I put out there for the Patreon,
Oh, yeah.
They wanna
What's
fight.
the tier for that?
we're gonna figure it out.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna figure it out.
They gonna come cook ice muffin, man.
They are hitting me up.
gonna
Like,
pay
yo,
$500
the
just
one
to
dude
punch
said,
you
yo,
in your
I'll
head.
get there myself. Y'all ain't gotta fly me here. Just give me the okay.
Oh man.
I'm gonna fight
Some
someone.
of them dudes start challenging me. I'm like, hey, dog, I wasn't in this. Listen, I'm not offering to fight none of you dudes. I'm chilling. What am I saying? Rest in peace. Rest in peace to Meatloaf. Rest in peace to Louis Anderson.
Yes.
Legends.
And rest in peace to Andre Leon Talley, who died at the age of 73. 3 icons, 3 legends. I don't want to start with death, but prayers, thoughts, condolences, love to their families, friends, loved ones, fans, and associates. And we'll get into that a little later because I don't want to start with death-ish. Back-to-back funerals, you wore the same shit?
Yo, I thought you ain't want to get into death.
I'm asking.
Now you asking me about wardrobe.
I'm asking about your closet depth.
I'm not
Did you have 2 suits ready straight out the cleaners? You knew exactly where to locate your ties, your cufflinks. That's what I'm asking about.
Good. Good.
Or was it a little bit of a struggle?
No struggle.
This is him we talking about, yo. Come on. He probably got 4 more ready.
You had to iron your shirts. You gave him white,
But
black. 2 different black shirts. Ready to go? Come on, man. Come on, man.
You stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
Come on, man. I see why they went crazy when you walked in the sports bar. Come on, man.
Hey, yo, moving right along.
I want to start with some empathy. I understand you guys out there. I understand. Some of you guys with like really shitty opinions on who I am. I went back through my Instagram and man, boy, did I leave it all there. I left it all on the court. By mistake. I just was scrolling, went through my shit and was just scrolling and just kept scrolling.
Saw some things you didn't like.
Dog.
You was wildin'?
What? We be the last to know. We be the last to know.
What you said.
And nobody told me. Nobody told me. So I said, all right, I'm going to change this. In the next few months, I'm deleting all this shit. And then I just got started, and I couldn't stop, and I deleted everything up there.
Damn.
I deleted
everything?
it all. Archived.
Right.
Archived.
Like the baddies be doing?
Sin taught me.
Like the baddies be doing?
Sin taught me. Shut my little argument. You deleted all our moments. No, I archived them. You know what, dog? All right. Why I oughta. I archived all of my shit, and there's one picture up there, but just scrolling back, all of the HDR phases, they were up there.
Damn. That was a wild run.
There was a filter.
The first pool party kind of compound vibes were up there.
They're gone.
Man, you really
looking at mad women like with they old bodies. I'm looking at the baddies. They 2010. You talk about a 10-year challenge. I have y'all.
Looking at you with your old body.
Like look at such and such before she went and did that shit she did, man. Before she went and saw Dr. Paz and shit.
Yeah, you had 10 years of shit in your Instagram?
Huh?
You had 10 years worth of shit in your gram?
More.
More than that.
It's 2022 right now.
10 years ago was 2012. We've been IGing and all that shit.
I was in 2009.
Yeah.
Damn.
That shit flew, bro.
I had every relationship that wasn't really a relationship. The Molly phase, the vest phase, every bad fit, the bad tours.
You should have left just the bad fit pictures up.
That would have been classic.
Failed relationships, personal and romantic. Why is it there? Why is it there just for somebody to be able to scroll through as if you should be privy to all of that, and as if some of these people should have real estate with me?
See, my question to that is, why was it there to begin with? That's what I don't understand. People putting all this shit out there.
See, now you should be the last one to say that.
Why?
Because you understand all the different phases that Twitter went through. Instagram did the same thing. So at one point, everything on Instagram was HDR.
No, I'm not talking about that.
Right?
You're saying.
And at one point, you posted a lot. I went back like, damn, you went kind of crazy in 2013 with the photos.
You can post a lot without posting your life a lot. There's a difference. I never understood that. I was never that person. I say all the time, people oversharing online. I never got that.
Well, there's a business in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for you.
Well, yeah, for you. Okay.
Well, for them now.
For everyone.
Like, for everyone. And we're going to talk about some of this stuff later with subscriptions and what Twitter's allowing with whatever that shit you said was. But it's a business. So gone are the days where we didn't understand it. See, back then, we was just doing it. Yeah. You know, like I bitched on the last podcast about Netflix and chill and how we came up with it. But
Instagram used to kind of be like the visual Twitter where you just posted shit and didn't really think too much about it.
Yeah, it wasn't like a thing.
It wasn't that serious.
It was.
No
It
conversations,
was.
none of that.
I guess I just looked at it. I always looked at it different.
And this is before we knew what a tool it would be for your exes and your stalkers and the crazies. And then the crazies start having babies, and then we had to deal with the crazies and their parents. Like, the crazies multiplied.
No stories.
A lot of different
it was
phases,
different.
yo.
It was different.
But anyway, I did a clean sweep, and boy, did I feel good. Felt like cleaning up the room. Look at that. Beautiful. Round of a fucking applause. I like it.
New energy.
Felt good.
If you like it, I love it.
Nah, new energies.
Now, stupid me, I'm doing it just on a whim. I didn't know that people were doing this as like a hipster, trendy thing.
People use it as like a rollout and all types of different shit, yeah.
Well, they know I'm not rolling nothing out.
Yeah, no.
But no, they do.
I
Like,
release twice a week, and there you have it. Ta-da, ta-da.
That's actually like
Usually when it happens, yeah.
it's you're getting blog coverage. Such and such deleted everything off their Instagram. What's coming?
Right.
Like without saying a word, just delete or archive, whatever. Clean the Instagram page off. That's an announcement of
I'm
something.
going back through them pics, and I'm looking. See, even that, I could tell through the pics. Yo, I've never liked taking pictures. I never even liked it. I ain't even into a lot of these shits. I've always hated that.
Yeah, that's me. I hate pictures.
You see, but when I was running around with a disposable camera, the kids was looking at you like you was a nutcase. Why you running around trying to take pictures of everything? Now it's reverse. You get older and you try to experience, live in the moment. I ain't really with the picture
Big
thing,
on that.
but now it didn't happen to them.
I think I got about 50 pictures in my whole phone.
I have three.
I got a half a fucking terabyte or whatever in this shit, and
I have three.
Oh, I got vids in my phone.
I don't be a fan.
God forbid I start a little anonymous OnlyFans page. Oh man, these women would be. They couldn't send the cease and desist fast enough. My phone is up. Let me shut up, man. Anyway, what's going on? How y'all doing? What we talking about?
Do your little bird thing.
What we-
man. This nigga
Wait,
different.
Wait for real.
it's probably
Wait for
appropriate.
that?
Yeah.
What? Wait, you got to be joking.
Nah, for the whole even archiving your
Why
pictures.
That's what I said, like a little bit. Yeah.
birds?
Wait, I'm a bird
my
for
God.
arc.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, unfortunately, it's
Pigeon.
bird
Love
behavior a little bit.
birds. Oh my god.
You be the last to know.
Yo,
You be the last to know.
that's pigeonist.
You a bird though.
Fam. You said, yo, they couldn't send a cease and desist fast enough.
Okay, wait, time out. I don't know if we pod posturing. I don't know if you just playing devil's advocate. Let me just see why we need men meetings. Blanket question for the room. So you don't have any old videos stored anywhere?
No, I got some. Very seldom, though. It's not. I wouldn't need to cease and desist. I ain't say I was.
But you have,
A few.
so you can relate.
I ain't Scorsese of the shit, but
and
I'm not.
New ice and
Why
Bro, I'm not
do you
shooting
love
at you. You
birds?
you
oh my
guy.
god.
I'm just.
I get it. Okay,
I've had
yeah.
a few in my life.
new music.
Yeah, yeah.
New music.
Thank you.
You can't get Zenjo-ish.
I'm not even.
See, and I know it's important to know your friends.
I'm not trying to do that though.
But I know that that's who you are.
oh man,
Like, you just do that to things. And I will not allow it.
bro, I wasn't. New music.
Now, new music. Park says there is none. Ice
No, there
says
was
there
some.
is.
It's no major releases. I guess I'll put it that way.
Damn.
What? There was no like.
kinda shitting on
there was-
me.
Wow.
I'm not shitting on no. There was no fucking
Every day his
superstar.
backpack gets smaller.
whatever.
NBA YoungBoy dropped. That's major.
He dropped the album?
Yes.
Oh, I missed it.
Dropped a tape called
I
Colors.
went on Apple Music last night, and there was all country people at the top of this shit.
Nah,
and I was like,
YoungBoy
damn,
dropped
all right.
Colors.
My bad.
Well, well, it says Colors Deluxe, but it's the first. I don't know how that worked. You dropped the deluxe first.
Really?
Yeah. So I don't know. But it's a new project he just dropped. He had a couple singles that he released over the last few weeks, and it's a full like 20, I think 20 or 21. Something like it's a full project though.
You
How
heard
is it?
You heard the whole thing?
I did. I listened to it. I like when he get in his pain bag. Like I like I love gangster rap and all that. But when he go there and start like describing loss,
Trauma.
yeah, he's really, really, really good at getting into it. Like he got a record on there, How You Been, where it's like he's talking to like a deceased family member, just want to know. Like he's really, really ill with that. A lot of people just see the not antics, but they see the clips that go out, and you get one idea of him. This kid's kind of deep. To be young, he been through a lot of shit, and he puts it all on track. So I fuck with the project, and I'm actually getting warmed up to mixed, polished young boy music. Before
I didn't even see that shit on no list, so I'm glad you put me on. I hate the Apple Music. We've talked about this a million times. The shit they suggest to you on the new music releases.
Oh man, it's bad.
It is nothing on there.
Oh, see, I don't even.
You got to really dig for shit.
Come on, Ice, give us some more, because I'm ish in all of this.
Okay, Paper Route Empire, which is Young Dolph's label, they put out a compilation project. Long Live Young Dolph. 8 records. Each of the artists on there got a song on there. And
is it all kind of about Dolph, or it's just a compilation straight up?
It's most of the records are about him, and then there's just like a couple of
just joints
on there.
Okay.
Key Glock has.
Have you listened to these projects?
Yes, I listened to this.
Got it. You like them?
I like it.
Got it.
I like the artists on here, so I kind of knew what I was getting from them. It does sound good to hear a couple of like Key Glock's record, Proud, Big Moochie, Grape, and Dolph We Trust. To hear them, it's a little bit out of their bag than from what you what you usually get.
Right.
So that's kind of why I like them.
Okay.
I like to hear different shit. Show me you could do a little bit more.
They got an emotional bag as opposed to they shoot them up, bang, bang, back.
Well, they will not shoot them up, bang bangs, but yes,
Gotcha.
it's just a different bag.
Sure. Just let the music talk go.
Shut up,
It's
yo.
flowing.
Everything I don't listen to is shoot them up,
Flowing,
bang bang. Ish.
Yo, Ish, what you asked before the pod started?
Yeah, what's that question?
Ask that.
Please, I'm begging you. Who is
The artist you was asking
Ray?
about? Who's Ray Shremat? Who's Ray Shremat?
How'd you say it?
I don't even know what y'all talking about.
Out
of all them dudes, I didn't know they. What's the name?
You know they songs.
now.
I might know
You
they
know
songs.
what you
You
said.
better do enough strip
No, I
clubs so
don't.
You
know
said,
the
yo,
music.
Ice, who's Ray Shremat? Shremat?
And I never wished the mic was on and caught something.
But he do that once every pod.
What's the
before
proper
pod
pronunciation?
Ray Swimmer.
You see how it's spelled?
Yeah, it's,
Yes.
it's eardrummers backwards.
starts. Yeah, we all did this when they first came out.
Yeah, we knew. We
10 years
know.
ago.
Yeah, mad long.
You know their music.
I might.
Who is that? Ray Shremat?
You know the kid Sway Lee.
Oh.
He's
a swimmer.
He's a swimmer.
He's a swimmer.
Yo, why they not dropping something?
It's been too
Don't
long.
get me started. I have my own conspiracy theory in my head.
Let's hear it.
I don't think they like each other, and it's just it, and it's over.
Oh no, they wanted to fight me before for saying something like that, so I ain't saying
I'm
anything.
sorry. You can't fool me with the little picture of the two of y'all at the festival and all that. No. Y'all don't like each other.
But why they gotta like each other to make music?
It's a synergy that you should have.
Yeah, and I think they have tried to make music, and it ain't what it was because they don't like each other, and the people that
I
want to
use my platform to spread positivity to artists.
I'm a fan, so I hope.
I'm a super
I
fan.
am a fan, and I
don't
hope
want-
that whatever's going on can be reconciled. If there's anything to reconcile,
I
so
don't
we
want to
can
hear
get
no
new
more
music.
solo music from either one of them.
See, look,
they
I'm
are
gonna
great.
Try that. Take that. Fucking
They are
dance.
great
Nice,
together.
Joe.
Great, not good. Great together, and
Yeah.
we need this.
We do.
It's been how many summers now? They hold it down with the music in the summertime.
That's a fact.
I've been screaming, "Where is Ray Swimmer? Where's Ray Swimmer?"
It's been like 5 years.
Wait, who was that? Who was that that had everybody fucking freezing in the club?
Reassurers.
Yeah, that was them.
That's the
That was the mannequin challenge
yeah.
with Black Beatles.
Black Beatles. That's what it was.
The record. Why you look? I know. I know what I tweeted. Ish. You don't have to look at me.
What you tweeted?
I asked Michael J. Fox would he do the mannequin challenge.
But why would you do that?
He's a terrorist.
Legit question. He responded. He said, "Shaking my head."
Well, his head was
funny.
already.
That's what I said, and then everybody got mad.
Ice, you can't do that. Yeah, what's
It
wrong
was
with you?
old ice, man.
Yeah,
I'm
but you
grown
just-
now.
Oh my God, we apologize.
You grown now.
Yeah,
Michael J. Fox, we love you.
Yeah,
yo.
We do.
word.
we
Legends.
love
it's
you,
my guy.
and we hope everything is cool. Now, what was we talking about just now?
We were talking about new music.
New music.
Yeah.
All right, Ray Strummer. Yeah, we hope y'all come back. Dead ass.
Please.
Dead ass about
Please.
that.
2 Chainz dropped a single with Moneybagg Yo and Beat King called Pop Music.
I love Beat King.
Yeah.
I love B King.
That
I
joint
do.
is a joint. They
And
got
I
one
went
before.
and did some research on B King.
That's the dude that you.
Yeah.
Yeah, shake
gotcha,
that.
Shake that ass. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like him.
How's the record?
I
I was looking for her.
When you was looking for Beat King, she popped. You wanted to beat King.
Yo, oh my God. What is going on? Yo, what is order in the pod, yo? Order in the pod.
Man, that thing, boy.
Ice, say please.
Yo,
I'm trying.
please,
Nobody
man.
to hear.
Ice.
It's off mic
I know.
moaning.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
Ice, please,
I don't
man.
like it. I don't like it. So okay.
I ain't even hear it yet.
I don't like it.
I ain't hear
We
it.
gotta listen to it.
So yeah, that's all I got for new music parts.
Shay Noir dropped an album that's real dope. Makami dropped an album. He's been putting out 1 million albums in the past couple months. Also a dope project. That's all I got from the underground. It was kind of a quiet week.
Any R&B drop, Joe?
Of course it did.
There we go. Let me hear some.
Of course it
I get my R&B from
did.
you. I don't even look on there no more.
Yeah, because you won't find it on there. Kenyon Dixon dropped. That's what I'm playing now. This is called Love on Replay. Some of y'all got to give me respect for doing that to y'all R&B iTunes. Honestly. Oh, man, cut that off. Cut that off, man. See, how can you listen to stuff like that and not pull a chair out, man? You gotta do it. You gotta like fully do it.
I still can't believe
You're gonna go to jail.
That's
All right, hold up.
Yo, you stupid, man.
Y'all hold the jacket at least, right?
wait.
Like when she's going to put her jacket on, you hold the coat.
Indeed.
Oh yeah, help her put a jacket on.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm like, what the fuck you mean hold a jacket?
I
No, put your jacket on.
definitely do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
What you do when she didn't bring the jacket, but then she gets cold when.
You gotta take your
Yeah,
coat off
that's
ASAP.
a dub. Yeah.
What if you don't have a coat?
That's it. You
She get
and
my
your-
hoodie.
So if you do that, then why won't you pull a chair out? You are confusing me. I see why women are confused.
Joe, my woman.
Well,
are
you
not
take your
confused.
hoodie
I don't
off
know
and
what's
give it
wrong
to
with
her?
you.
All right,
Absolutely.
Sabrina Claudio
You won't do
dropped.
So come on, Sabrina Claudio drop.
I said I'm not getting
Nigga's a
cold.
caveman.
You saw the weather just like I saw the weather. Yo, we both saw the weather. It's January. We both knew what it was going to be out here. I even said you should take a jacket.
Fam, this nigga said you saw the weather.
Yo.
So Ice, back in the day when River Road was,
Yeah.
River Road.
Yeah.
You ain't used to walk on the promenade.
No.
Oh, okay.
Bitch, I'm from North. We didn't have no problem.
I know. You bring them from Newark to River Road, you was guaranteed a bucket. Yo, anyway.
Wait, I'm from Jersey City, and even we had the little pier. Don't do that. We used to go down by the pier and think we was doing something. We thought that was the W.
Yeah, and so the wind be a little to be an extra 7 degrees lower than anywhere else in the world.
It should be freezing.
You gotta have a jacket
Can you
and a
just
hoodie.
stop naming the places that we be at? On this? Like
Joe,
I let you get off. Now you at the management. Hey, timestamp killer.
Joe,
Jesus.
everybody in America, you post your fuck. Shut up, yo. Nigga, Ice is the greatest.
What?
What you mean?
Nigga said, yo, I'll pull a chair out. I'm gonna open the car door.
Walking outside.
But if we walk outside and she cold, mama, you gotta freeze to death. What the fuck?
I mean, at some point you got to take some accountability. We talking about here. Today is what, January 22nd?
So if the car skipped the curb and you was walking on the outside, you knew it was cars coming down the block.
I wouldn't let her walk on the outside.
no.
I wouldn't let her walk on the outside.
I
But
know.
the coat, like I would say, like if I'm waiting to come get in the car, yo, you need a little jacket.
Walking on the
Look
outside of
out
the
here.
curb is not for cars, by the way.
What is it for?
Back in the day,
And puddles.
there used to be no plumbing,
Sidewalk.
so they used to throw the chamber pot out the window.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's for. And so you're sure you don't get splattered by the.
No.
Yes.
Because that's the case. If she walk on the
Then she
inside,
would be
that's
on the outside if that's the case. It's gonna hit you.
Exactly. You would walk on the
That's
Maybe
what
they
I
wanted
want.
her. Maybe they wanted
No,
Shorty
back
to
in
get
the day,
rained
there
on.
were no sidewalks and shit like that. So
Yeah.
it wasn't no streets.
I like it.
If a car's coming down the block is wet, you would get the puddle instead of her. Or if a car, horse, whatever, jumped the curb, you would get hit.
Horse jumped the curb.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I don't know about that pot out the window shit. Man.
Yo, what the fuck are y'all doing? What are y'all doing right now?
Breaking down chivalry,
We
man.
were unpacking
Do you know
chivalry.
how many millions of motherfuckers is listening to y'all?
No, you won't show us the
unpack
numbers.
Fucking birth of the sidewalk and what the fuck? Hey, yo, young boys. This is where accountability becomes the issue. I'm glad that you said the word. This is what I've experienced. I'll just throw this out there to try to advance this bullshit y'all are doing, and then we can get off of it. Accountability. If you're raised right, you do all of this bullshit we're saying to a young lady. Chivalry, you opening doors, the puddle, you giving the hoodies when they cold, you're doing it all. Offer the last piece of food, she picks all the restaurants, right? And now if you're doing that while you're dating and you're dating multiple people and you're dating people who may not be experienced or accustomed to chivalrous men, then they may fall faster than they normally would
That is
because
true.
you're exposing them to something.
That is true.
And now when that goes awry, because you're not really feeling the same way that she's feeling, women will tell you that you have to take accountability for how you made her feel. And
They
you'll
do say
stand
that.
there confused saying, but I was chivalrous.
no, that's just
No, I
the
was just
norm
being
for
a-
me.
To that, you gentlemen say,
That's some bullshit.
Yeah, that is some supreme bullshit. That's deflecting.
My bad for being a gentleman.
No, I get it. I get the logic behind it, but I don't agree with it.
I don't get that shit.
I don't
get that
I don't
shit at
agree
all.
with like, yo, I'm just treating you nicely.
Right.
Because you've never had another dude treat you nicely, that doesn't mean that
I led you on.
I should let you go
Maybe you should have.
but maybe it
better
does.
dudes.
But maybe it does mean that.
No.
If you're on the other side of it.
on in her behalf.
In
It's
her
like,
brain,
Yeah.
you are leading me
You
on.
took me to the best
because
restaurants
if
in
you
New
don't,
York.
If you don't
Yeah.
feel me like that, then why are you doing all of this?
and you like, yo,
That's just-
anybody could, my homegirl could get this.
And I preface this with saying I have no experience in any of this. Don't start judging me and my romantic past. I hate when you niggas do that.
no,
Especially
again,
by the conversations that
Sounds
we
like a
have.
bird
it just
drop
might
to
be
me,
you.
All right, fine. I give it to them. I don't care.
Why do you love birds?
Well, why don't
Oh my
you?
God.
But yeah, that's it.
No, I get the mental piece behind it.
There's
I
a
don't agree
balance.
with it. Yeah.
There's a balance. And hopefully none of you men
not a
out there have to go
balance.
through that.
It's
So
not
you're saying you should treat him a little less chivalrous? Sometimes?
Exactly.
No,
I'm
it's
supposed
not
to
a
tone
balance.
it down because you dated a bunch of pieces of shit?
No.
That's not my problem.
Well, discernment is.
But how do you know that?
And discernment.
Yeah. How do I
that.
know what you've been
It's
through?
like a girl cooking dinner for you.
Well, that's discernment. Discernment is how do you know it?
Look,
You don't.
A girl cooks dinner for you because that's just like she loves to cook. So what she normally does, she wants to show off a little bit, let you know she could get busy in the kitchen.
I'll take some roster pasta.
Yeah. So, but a dude's never had
Make it
girls-
chunky. That's what I tell you.
A dude's never really had that.
Well, roster pasta?
I'm following you. Come on.
All right, go
I'm
ahead.
gonna clock you with this.
All right, my bad. Go ahead.
Yo, a dude's never had that. So he could take it like shorty leading him on. She not, nigga. This is just what I'm used to. I'm used to cooking for my homeboys. I'm the cook of the team, whatever the case may be. And he could look at it in the same light.
Man, niggas need to communicate more.
True indeed, Ice. I rock with that.
That's all it's all balls down.
Just a certain level of treatment, just because you've never been treated in a certain way, that don't mean that it should be looked at in a slight when y'all don't work out.
correct.
Bars.
You disagree?
No.
Are we done with new music?
But a lot of my views are twisted. Like, I think that exes should still be able to speak
Communicate.
peacefully.
Absolutely.
You should.
Absolutely. I agree with that.
All right, how's that going for you?
It goes well.
I don't really have any
Good for
issues
you.
with none of my exes. None.
It's some half and half.
Yeah.
I got some that just because they haven't let go of some things that we'll never have that.
Well, I don't even mean that because that's cool. That's a given. How do your current relationships or most recent relationships, how did they feel
About
Oh,
communication with your exes.
about your ideology?
It's cool in this household. God damn it.
Yeah, I
She
don't
can
really
she can talk to her
That's why I
exes.
just skip him with shit. I
you ain't even looking over there. Just
I
like-
wasn't talking to him at all, but what give it to us. Everything's great, awesome, perfect.
No, I'm not saying everything is great and awesome and perfect. I'm saying that I date a mature human being, so like
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Shit.
secure.
secure.
I think security
secure,
is more
secure.
There you
important.
go.
And see why mature is not fun to hear from on a podcast? Oh, everything's awesome. There's nothing to worry about.
Well,
all right.
I have dated people that were a menace with that shit before, and it's no good, man.
Yeah, I don't really have that many problems with it either.
Same. It's all security. Like open, let you know, yo, this my homegirl. This is what it is. It ain't none of that bullshit.
No, but a homegirl that you used to pop. You get what I'm saying? Like
We've had that. It's not that, and we are just cool. And this is what it is.
Oh, wait a second, y'all.
That's a different conversation, too.
Wait a second,
That's
buddy.
a different conversation,
Let me
too.
just say, I was about to get back to the new music. You're not telling me that, what he just said, that you have women that you were intimate with at one point that you're no longer that way with. You just have a cool relationship, and your relationships are perfectly fine with that one too.
They may not be perfectly fine, but they have
Understanding,
conveyed
accepting.
accepting.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah, they may not be happy with it.
I don't even know about unhappy with it. It's just I think as the dude, you're supposed to use your discretion. So I think that or girl, either or. Like I won't be on the phone with you at 1 a.m.
Right.
I'm not gonna be on the phone with you for 2 hours no more. You get what I'm saying? But we could kick it and chop it up every now and again. How's life? How's da-da-da-da-da? And we cool. And we move on about our business. But we not going to be on the phone every single day or for hours and hours and hours or at certain times of the night because it opens the door for a potential problem at home.
And your partner's cool with that.
No, I said it. No, I said if you don't do those things.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying? But if I just chopped it up with a girl that I used to talk to, yeah.
Well, on the flip side, how do y'all feel about it?
I don't care.
I'm about to say, personally, I don't give a damn at all.
Yo, round of applause for the perfect man.
No, it's not even a perfect man.
Man.
It's literally,
These
just
guys.
no. Hold up.
You gotta
They
learn how
have done
to stay
all
away
the
from
work.
people that are going to give you a headache about shit that shouldn't be a headache.
Fam, I know people that like she had this or whatever. I don't give a fuck. I literally do not care.
Me either.
I just don't.
You mind when your girls do that? Like talk to their ex or something, or just have a cordial, cool relationship? No, right?
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I encourage it.
Yeah. So why we got to be the perfect guys?
Because I'm aware that I'm the minority. I'm also aware that in a room full of 5, it ain't gonna be all 5 men that's cool with that. I'm not gonna. I don't believe that.
You're not. Hold on.
I'm playing the percentages.
But wait,
I don't
you're not.
believe that.
You're not in the room with just 5 men. You're in the room with 5 real niggas. That changes things.
Oh, talk your shit, Ice.
I'm not even trying to talk shit. That changes things though. If you get some regular niggas in here, they mimight not feel that way.
Yeah, but then I also have this thing where I don't believe my niggas about anything they say about what they do with women.
That's all right. Well,
Because what niggas coming back to the guy friend group just telling the truth about that?
Shit.
Give me the percentages. Enlighten
Some
me.
of the niggas in here have
I am
said
a novice, and I am here to be enlightened.
Some people in this pod have said things that weren't of popular opinion. Absolutely. Me, Ice, you, everybody have said things that weren't necessarily of the popular
And
opinion.
also, the 3 of the 4 people that have mics in front of us, at least, are in healthy relationships, long-term relationships. So, like, you would think that some of these things wouldn't really be an issue because that's why we're in a long-term relationship with these people.
That's just pod talk. See what I mean? Like, that's just pod talk. I don't know how healthy any of you niggas' relationships is. I only know what we have said on this podcast. I don't assume. I try to mind my business in that regard. So I'm just asking general shit. I'm not asking nothing to know.
New music.
yeah,
What else
new
came
music,
out?
man.
Back to Sabrina. Oh, I didn't mean to air on
Maybe
that.
it's fire. I don't know. Is it?
Well, it's fire. Sounds like a Viagra waiting to happen. That's what it sounds like to me.
Help keep your feet warm, too.
Forgot that part. Fucking parts.
You could be on the balcony barefoot.
Hey, you good.
Get it in. Yo, that's good.
Wait, I want to go back really quick because you guys are amazing.
Why?
So just so I'm clear, each of the men in here support their exes finding love and happiness after them.
Finding love and
My exes? Yeah, they can do it.
Oh yeah, my ex.
I mean, when you first break up with them, you don't want that, but
yeah, you don't necessarily be in that headspace or that emotional space.
it depends.
immediately.
You're right. In certain situations, you might be like, "Please go."
Oh,
find someone
okay.
ASAP.
I was about to say, it depends.
I've never been there. Like if I broke up with somebody that I love and I care about, you don't be immediately on your mate shit. Like I want to see you happy even if it ain't with me. No, but
That's
after
not.
after
that
you
that
get
line
over-
sounds like her breaking up with him. Like I'm talking about if you broke up with her.
You might be Yeah.
Yeah, go
Well,
be happy.
you were the initiator.
Yeah,
of the
that's
breakup.
what
He didn't. Joe didn't specify.
He said
He just
you break
said
up
Exes.
after. Yeah,
Because I don't care who did the breaking up.
No, that matters.
No, it does matter. It
For
matters.
real?
Not
Yes.
really. I don't think it matters
Nah,
either.
that's crazy.
I think it
my
depends.
Yo, did you see
yeah.
why we need mid meetings? Yo,
Yeah, I don't think
just
it
asking.
matters.
Okay, it's fine. Moving on. What else we got? Oh, listen, dog.
What's this one?
This is Megan Thee Stallion and Shinsia. I'm not familiar. This is not. I don't have the range.
Me either.
It's called Lick.
Pass.
I'm not. What do you want me to do? Sorry.
Cool.
Ladies, let me know if it's fire, though. Y'all let me know if y'all are throwing this on when you grab the aux. I don't have the range.
When you get to licking.
Yeah. I like all the colors, though. I do, but I just like colors and videos. Is that all for new music? I don't know anything else. Actually, I do know something else, but I'm saving it for my sleeper.
Okay.
Gotcha.
All right, what else is important? All right, I got you.
All right, well,
I got
on-
y'all. Don't
on
worry
music-
about it, you fucking mute.
We can stay on music.
Yeah, we can stay on music. The Super Bowl halftime show trailer. Did you see it?
Oh, man, yes.
Amazing.
Yeah.
They wasn't playing.
Fam, I was like hype.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know who even did the trailer. This shit is amazing.
I thought I read someone big did.
Like conceptually, it's dope. The Eminem part is amazing.
Yeah.
All of it is amazing.
Yeah, this is
F.
dope.
Gary Gray directed it.
Yeah, that's what I thought it
Oh,
was.
see,
Very great.
that makes sense.
Nah, this was crazy.
Super Bowl put out their trailer for their halftime show, which features Eminem, Snoop Dogg, Mary J. Blige, Dr. Dre, and Kendrick Lamar. Am I forgetting anyone?
I think that's everyone.
That's it.
That's it. I think
50 should be there, but he's not.
he probably will.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll probably
I'm
come out,
sure he'll
yes.
probably pop
Yeah.
up. What a lineup. I'm positive this will attract viewership. The trailer looks great. And just by the names featured, you can just imagine how this is going to go.
No,
Oh yeah.
It's going to be crazy. Who sets it off?
Dre.
Yo, that's a heavy.
Dre.
You don't really.
He was the first to drop, I guess, so yeah.
Dre probably sets it
It's
off.
Dre.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Dre.
Maybe he goes in order.
Yeah, he might.
He should go in order. It should be Dre, then it should be Snoop, then it should be M, and then it should be Kendrick.
Well, Mary. Where's
And then
Mary
you let
falling?
the,
But
you
Mary's she can go
let the
anywhere.
queen
That's true.
end it off.
She can go anywhere. She can go at the end. She can go in the middle. She can come out and break up any one of them. 50 can do the same.
50 can do that too.
It's going to be an amazing show. I can't wait to
I
see it.
cannot wait.
Where's the Super Bowl being held this year?
LA, right?
LA.
Makes all the sense in the universe. I still have the Rams going. I haven't wavered from that
I
pick.
don't know. I'm starting to feel iffy.
I said now he
on
wants
that
the
Bucks
Rams
game.
to go. I said now I definitely want the Rams to go.
Yeah, I want 'em to go
because
for
I feel you, because that'll be crazy.
This is nuts.
LA
That'll be
team
crazy.
in LA with
That'll
the
be-
most
that-
legendary LA.
What are you starting to feel iffy on?
Think the Bucks might get there.
But what was your other take?
I thought the Rams were going to beat the Bucks this week.
Oh no, they're getting them. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Bucks.
But we'll do more predictions.
Bye-bye,
Yeah,
Bucks.
yeah, we'll get into more predictions later.
Why? It's here now. Bye-bye, Bucks.
You swear.
It's been great, Tom. You.
You heard
Hey, every time they try to bring an injured player back, like when the Cardinals said, "Oh, J.J. Watt's coming back," I'm like, yeah, I bet, whatever. Well, I know. Yeah, you better call everybody you can. Call the Cardinals' greatest hits. So Leonard Fournette said he's coming back. He's putting it on. That's your man.
Wirfs is back.
That's your fantasy dude.
He is.
I understand.
Wirfs is
Bye-bye, Leonard. Bye-bye, Tristan Wirfs.
Oh, no.
Enjoy your yachts.
That's Tom, man.
I know.
I've learned my lesson from betting against Tom, and Tom getting his team back healthy.
Yo, did y'all hear that they might potentially move the Super Bowl location?
No, I did not.
Where? There were some rumblings of that, yeah.
Vegas or Arizona.
I feel like it's too much money involved for them to
COVID?
do it.
Yeah, because of COVID.
COVID's bad out there, I
Because
guess.
of COVID.
I don't care. Wherever it is, I'm watching it.
No, I'm just saying it changes the
Super
whole
short notice to try to do that.
overall LA feel.
I mean, if it's in Vegas or Arizona, it's pretty
Vegas
close.
is pretty
so
It's
close.
close, but it's still
It's different, for sure.
yeah.
It's
That's,
different.
that's a lot.
If they change it, you guys will just have to deal with it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
No,
right.
I'm just saying it.
My living room will still be the
I'm
location.
gonna be
so
in the metaverse anyway, so I don't give a
Is everyone having Super Bowl parties, even with COVID and whatever?
Yep.
Yeah,
In the meta.
I'm boosty.
You'll be in the meta?
Yeah, for sure.
Got it.
It'll be light. Not no crazy
I might
huge
be at
party.
your house. I'm sure you'll be doing something snazzy.
Chicken wing dip, I'm sure.
I didn't offer that to anyone.
Yo, you know this niggas don't offer it. We don't wait for you to offer it. We just we coming
I
to your
didn't
house.
say I was inviting anybody. No food planned.
Yeah.
Fam, I hit, since we on your crib, I hit Corey about going to the spot. I was like, yo, want to come to the spot to watch the game? Nah, going to Joe's. Nobody spoke to Joe about going to Joe.
At all. Nigga,
We ain't get no invite. Talk to him.
We don't need an invite to go to Joe's. That's
Tough.
my point.
That's tough being that guy.
You just show up.
Give me your other predictions while we're here. I got to get my FanDuel, DraftKings,
still
man,
DraftKings.
I'm gonna set you up. I got you.
Yeah, you say that. I'm ready to go.
I'm leaning Titans now. Definitely going Chiefs now.
I'm going Bengals.
And I might reverse all my fucking picks. I think the 49ers might go in there and fuck around and sneak it out.
Sneak what up?
Oh, you just high.
You something. You done had an edible.
You know, he can't. I hate these dudes that can't never pick a side of the fence. They just waver all fucking week.
You just
pick
high.
something and stand strong. Stop maybe
Yo,
and
you
me to
just
death.
high.
No, but the last podcast, I was coming off a wild card weekend, feeling high about the teams that we just saw going crazy. And now that I'm sitting back and thinking about it, I don't think the Bills are going to Kansas City and pulling off nothing. I think the Titans with fucking Derrick Henry back are going to ground and pound their fucking Bengals to death. I think that Tom Brady, I'm never betting against him, and he's getting his weapons back and his offensive line back. And then the Niners in Green Bay in 0 degree temperature is going to be a low-scoring affair, and the Niners are equipped for that.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Low scoring
No,
for who?
what is he talking about? What the hell is he talking
They
about?
play there.
Wait, before we continue, Parks, you my guy. I love you, yo.
Yo, it said they play there.
Hey,
What the fuck you
we have really
Ain't cold to them.
Can you shut up? We have really persevered through some things, man. You my guy. You know that there's a whole hive out there that says Parks shouldn't talk sports.
Okay.
Same way Ish has it for music. Do you know that? Do you care about them?
No.
Absolutely not.
All right, so low scoring for who? Give it to us.
I think it's going to be a 17-10 ball game.
Yo, please put DraftKings on my phone
I
or
got you.
FanDuel
No, I
or
got you.
something.
Before we leave today, I'm gonna put it on there. Next break.
Thank you.
Next break, I got you.
Packers by a pack. Packers by a pack. Sorry, Niners. You guys are tough.
You can't say Tom is Tom.
And then, yeah.
You can't do
Yeah,
that.
it's fine. It's
Aaron
fine.
Rodgers has lost to the Niners a bunch of times in the playoffs and in the regular season.
Last time he saw him, he smoked him in 38 seconds
Last time we saw them, they won by a field goal at the last second.
because Aaron Rodgers drove them up the field in 38 seconds effortlessly.
We'll see.
Y'all know my picks. I got the Rams. I have the Packers. I have the Bengals, and I have the Chiefs.
I have all those except the Rams.
And I don't really have it being too many close games. The Bills and the Chiefs might be the closest
That's gonna
one,
be a
but,
shootout.
but I got the Chiefs smoking the Bills' boots again.
Nah, that's going to be a shootout.
I got the Packers smoking the fuck out of the Niners. The Bengals are going to smoke the Titans. I know y'all keep telling me about who Mike Vrabel.
Vrabel, coach.
I'm here to tell y'all the Titans apparently have the worst defense against the long ball this season, or something horrific. Want me to tell you who has the best long ball since like week 6? It's him, Joe Burrow. Bengals by 2 touchdowns. Sorry, Mike Vrabel. Derrick Henry, you're not right yet. You're not right yet.
Not even gonna
You
run the
rushing
ball.
for nothing. You rushing for nothing. Hey, don't worry, because you ain't even going to be out there, really. You ain't going to be out there, really. Don't even worry about it, Derek. Salute.
We shall
All right.
see.
Listen,
I see him make no picks.
My picks, I got the Bengals. I'm taking the Bucks. I'm never betting against Tom. I will take the Packers and the Chiefs.
Yeah.
and
that's
Ish
all
already
mine.
took all my picks.
No, that's all my picks. I ain't rocking with your Ram shit.
Got it.
Even though I want to see the Rams win it through for the whole LA shit, I'm just not betting against Tom. I can't.
I understand. Moving on.
Moving on.
Let's see. What else is important? While we're on music, Jay-Z and Meek Mill team up to block rap lyrics from being used in court. I feel like we've had this discussion before.
We've definitely had a
for
discussion about
something
rap
else.
lyrics being used in court.
But
don't know.
I think we had it in instances where lyrics were being used.
They were being used
Yeah, that's what I'm
to
saying.
prosecute.
That's what I'm saying.
I definitely remember off the top of my head them being used against Melly.
Mm-hmm.
That I know. Oh, wait, there's another one that they use. This is just off the head. Is it Key Clown?
No.
There's one of them. There's another one that's in there. There's another one.
Shiesty was a video.
No, there's somebody else that's locked up. It'll come to me. I'm not so well versed on the young guys.
trying to think, was it Fuji?
Jay-Z is leading a list of music industry titans throwing their support behind a proposed New York state law that aims to stop prosecutors from using rap lyrics as purported blueprints to alleged crimes, Rolling Stone has learned. Hey, yo, when we do this, can you put whatever we're reading on the actual screen? Sean Carter is teaming up with Meek Mill, Big Sean, Fat Joe, Kelly Rowland, Yo Gotti, Killer Mike, Robin Thicke, and others as celebrity signatories on a new letter urging state lawmakers and ultimately government Kathy Hochul, hopefully I'm pronouncing her name correctly, to make the recent proposed bill titled Rap Music on Trial a state law. This is interesting. Well, how could you not support it?
You gotta support
I don't even understand how this is even
It's craziness.
coming before. It's like almost nobody would take fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger or Sylvester Stallone and put them on trial because they played in a movie.
Right.
And a lot of these rappers
Now
is
hold
fucking
on.
acting.
Hold on. If Arnold Schwarzenegger or Sylvester Stallone made a biographical movie and acted out crimes that they committed, they would use that. That's what they've been kind of doing.
All of these niggas is not biographical. Well, half of these niggas wouldn't bust a grape in the fruit fight. They not killers. All these rap niggas ain't killers that talk about rapping about killing people. Some of it's a very small group, Ice, in my opinion. You know more than me. I don't know of all these niggas that's gonna do nothing. Niggas getting punched in their face and they don't do shit, much less shoot somebody.
I'm with you. And I don't want to sound like I'm against this because I'm all for this. But I think a lot of today young rappers are big on the authenticity thing. There's a lot of people that are actually living some shit that they rapping about. I don't even mean killings.
Well, catch them then.
But wait, I'm
do
not
police work and catch them.
But see, that's where my problem comes in. It goes back to what I said before about putting so much out there. Like, a lot of this shit is coming into play. Social media being used. You're showing pictures of you doing shit. You're showing videos. You're rapping about y'all doing shit. Stop.
I ain't even getting into that. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying that.
So
you shouldn't be allowed to take something that somebody is using to entertain the masses as music or art and bring it up in trial, because there are tons of instances where these people are not committing these atrocities that they rap about.
Way more instances where they're lying
Exactly.
or fabricating,
Exaggerating.
But I don't think I don't know the numbers on this. I don't know how many people are being dragged in court for raps that they didn't do. I don't know
New
that.
York rappers, a lot of the New York rappers
Are being dragged in for shit that they didn't do.
the younger kids, absolutely.
Okay, see, he knows.
I'm just saying that you wouldn't do this to an actor. You wouldn't do this to a performer that's just singing a song or some shit that's written by somebody else and bring them to court and say you acted out this. That's all I'm saying. And I think it's a parallel there. Of course, one is way heavier, but I think it's a parallel there.
Well, I have to support this just on the side of artistic expression.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't.
And not for nothing,
I'm supporting.
They wouldn't bring in no country music stars for fucking rapping about their guns and all types of shit that they be doing.
Correct. And I am 100% support of this as well. I don't want anybody taking that the wrong way. I think it's a deeper issue, but that's
And on the
separate.
flip side, don't be lazy in making your case.
Yeah, do your police work.
Do your due diligence. If these gentlemen did what you say, then prove
Get
it.
the proper evidence.
Prove it. Go get the evidence. Make sure it ain't tampered with. Put it in discovery. Just prove your case.
That is. Never mind.
No, that's not. No, it's not. No, it
A
is
lyric
not.
is not,
No,
no.
it is not.
Fam, if I shot somebody and I put a record out tomorrow and said, yeah, yesterday, we ran down on this nigga, caught him, he had on his blue jeans, I shot him in this. I'm giving you that. I'm giving you your case.
Now prove it.
Then he go out and prove it. But I'm giving you something. If I don't give you that, I make your job harder. I'm saying the rappers should stop making their jobs easier.
I agree.
That's it.
But I'm just saying, I'm going to take the clue that you gave me, and now I'm going to try and make it come true.
Correct. Now, when I go to court, they're going to say, well, what made you do this? Well, he said this. So this led me to this.
And we
which
found
led
a
me to
video
this,
showing
which led
him
me
with
to
the
that.
blue and yellow on. And
Correct. So that's why I'm saying if I don't say that.
All right, then let's just turn this into Minority Report then. And if that's the case.
Yeah.
If you just about to lock me up for things that I said in a rap that happened to coincide with an actual crime, I mean, well, yeah, cool, but you're killing artistic expression. I should be able to say whatever the fuck I want within boundary of the song. Mm-hmm. And it have absolutely no bearing on the case.
I disagree with that.
And I
Just in
disagree.
general, not about this,
I
in
disagree.
general.
And I disagreed in Minority Report. I think that somebody should be able to have a fleeting thought and not be persecuted for it.
True.
Yeah, yes.
Just because I dreamed it, it was a thought in my head. And
I
if I
agree.
dreamed it,
Right.
that don't mean I'm going to carry out
but you
the
shouldn't
act.
take me to jail if what I dreamt happened to happen.
True.
Right.
I'm. Never mind. Y'all got it.
That I stand on it.
That I don't want it to come off the wrong way. Like I'm really just saying, if I did something and I spoke on what I did, and then that led investigators to piece it together, I don't see the problem in that because I shouldn't have spoken on it.
I agree. You a dodo for even bringing it up.
That's all I'm saying.
But you got to do your police work to prove me wrong.
Yes, they
you
still
can't
have to
take
do
my
that.
statement and use it as evidence to send me away. Prove it, nigga. Find a weapon, find a body, find some witnesses, find all of that shit that you are getting paid to do, and do it.
I'm gonna hit the round of applause because I support this, as we all do.
I support it. Yes.
As we all do. And I hope they succeed. I'm saying that as someone that plans on obeying the law.
Yeah.
But man, have I said some shit that could jam you up in a... That's horrible. That'd be disgusting. Ugh. Anyway, I'm getting my brain off of that. What else we got? What else is important? Do you guys want to discuss Britney Spears talking to her sister every other day?
There's a lot going on over there.
I don't even pay attention to it no more.
As a one-time proponent of Free Britney and still a proponent of Free Britney, I'm starting to understand why they may have fought to not free Britney for a long time.
Well,
Because it
'cause
seems like
it
she's...
said that the dad got a total of $36 million or something while she was in there.
because she seems very erratic and making brash...
But that's her. Ain't that her right? She could be erratic.
That don't mean you can steal my bread. That don't mean you
That don't
can
mean you
use
can
the
control
money
me
that I've
because you
worked.
don't like what I might say.
That don't mean the money that I've worked for and bust my ass for, you get to keep, nor use at your
It's
discretion.
mine.
I ain't even talking about just the money part.
I'm erratic.
I'm erratic.
I'm erratic, and I'm worth this.
I can be erratic if I feel like it.
They
Kanye's
said-
erratic.
They said that she didn't even want to do certain jobs, like the Vegas residency I read. She didn't even want to do it. She was forced to do it because she not controlling her contractual
life. Her
agreements.
life, period.
You don't have the power to do that, fam. I could be really on the far left end of the spectrum or whatever the fuck may be, but I made that money. You don't get to keep my bread. You might be able to get some sort of control over my children because there might be potential harm to them or something like that. But my finances and all that other shit is a whole different ballgame. He wasn't shooting in the gym.
All I guess I'm saying is that I'd be interested to hear the other side now. We never heard the other side.
The other side of what?
I don't need to hear the other side.
Wait,
to be
the other
honest
side of
with you.
what?
The other side of the Free Britney movement. The father.
Why she wasn't
Why?
freed?
Yeah.
Why do we care what? Why do we care what he think?
Oh, shit.
I'm just hold on. Why do we care what he thinks though?
I'm saying that if all of this indication is that she is not in very much control of herself and her actions, then maybe she should have someone looking after her. As far as stealing all her money and all that shit, maybe not.
But what did she say that was she should have smacked her mother and her sister? Like, I'm asking.
This is like
She's
a
lashing
month-
out and
this is
acting
like a
wild.
month into
her freedom
Her freedom.
Fam, you've been held captive in your life
for a decade.
for damn longer than that. Wasn't it longer than
Longer
that?
than
Okay.
Longer than that. Go ahead.
This is her first taste of freedom ever. So I got a lot of shit to get off my chest. It might take me 3 months. So
True. That could be true.
this shit has been pent up for a long time. When I finally get free, I'm going to let these motherfuckers have it. Oh, I'm free now? Okay, you got some bars coming your way. You got some bars coming your way. Oh, I ain't done yet. Sit your ass down. I got more bars for you. And she going to keep cooking. I don't think nobody, she's an adult. I don't think nobody could, I'm not even on the finances part. Like, if she want to get on Instagram every day and lash out, that's her right.
And this is what I'll jump in on the back of that and say. We don't talk enough about sibling hate. We don't.
Especially when your kid
Yo,
is a mega star.
To keep it a buck, mad of y'all hate your fucking sibling, older or younger. So I try to put myself in the position of Britney Spears. Oh, you little fuck. Did I put some money in there? This little bitch. Look at my little fucking sister. Who the fuck was you before I made this shit pop? Why the hell do you have a Nickelodeon special? And why are you writing a book? Who the fuck are you? I've been looking at you in the house the whole time since you was born.
You wouldn't be
You
you.
ain't done shit.
You wouldn't
now.
be you if it wasn't for me.
And you got the nerve to pop fly. Oh, why I oughta. Now, I could see her feeling that way.
And you potentially watched some things that took place and you were mute
I hate
when those things were going on. You might deserve some Merry Christmas. You never know.
Maybe.
And that's what she's saying. I should have smacked you in your fucking face.
I hate the innocence that people have, right? This is what I hate. Let me try to word it properly. Zen Joe. I hate when that people who we have no idea how their perception has been shaped are able to give you a perception that you probably only care about because of somebody who went out and made perception. That's what I don't like. Brittany ain't all the way, might not be all the way together, Parks. I'm with you. But at least we kind of got a lot of information as to why. I don't really know enough about her little sister. I just know that she writing a book or she put out a book and the book is based off of her opinion of shit and shit that she's seen.
Why does she not have the right to say that, though?
She does.
She do.
But your whole entire book, keep it a buck. You only gonna sell the book because niggas want to see what the
you got
fuck
to
went
say
on
about-
behind closed doors about me and our life.
So, of course, you have the right to exploit
Of course.
the relationship or lack of relationship because I never really fucked with you. She said that too. So, yeah, that's your right to exploit it, but it's my right to feel away and respond however I see fit.
Yeah.
Everybody got rights.
That's true.
I'm not with nobody saying that. Like, I be seeing people say, damn, maybe they shouldn't have freed her. I'm not with that. I don't care what she's out here doing. She ain't harming nobody.
My point was
getting
just
her
that
shit
we
off.
never really heard the other side. That's all.
I think for good reason.
Yeah.
Because the other side was heard. They had mad court proceedings.
No,
Like,
the other side has been controlling the media for the better part of a decade.
that part too.
The other side is putting out the
Yeah, we heard
narrative
the
that
side.
they want to push to justify keeping her locked up and controlling all of her assets.
Touche.
You feel what I'm saying? Like the other side had the media pump and the publicists and all that other shit.
A judge heard it for years. A judge read letters for years. Somebody heard something.
I mean,
Round of applause to Sister Brittany.
Yeah, get your shit off, Brittany.
Go ahead.
And
I
sincere,
sent a
like-
couple of wild tweets and Instagram posts out too from time to time.
yeah, but not sincerely. I hope that she's doing well.
Me too.
Because again, we don't know what could have potentially mentally affected this girl. Her kids getting taken, et cetera, et cetera. Like, that shit is crazy.
Did y'all want to talk about that complex list?
We could.
We could, yeah.
I think it's interesting.
Complex apparently put out a list of the best rappers of every year dating back to 1979. What that means is that the best rapper alive wasn't the same person every year.
There was a couple repeats.
Well, of
A
course.
bunch of repeats, actually.
All right, let's just give it a quick run through. In 79, Grandmaster Caz. Actually, before we give it a quick run through, I want to circle back to that Super Bowl conversation because this is exactly how I think that happened. It's not spoken about enough.
What's that?
Snoop is the man, yo.
He is.
I know you say that a lot.
Huge
for
fan.
music reasons. You say it a lot because he's arguably the most popular rapper alive
Most
In the
famous,
world.
certainly.
today.
He is.
He is.
But watching the Super Bowl commercial, seeing Snoop with his new position at Def Jam, seeing the role he's playing in younger artists' career paths now, his brand genius, marketing genius, his work ethic. Today, you totally forget that this is the guy that made Bitches Ain't Shit But Hoes and Tricks. Gin and juice.
Man, you
I was sitting here eating breakfast with my mom, and I was in awe of Snoop and his greatness, and I was like, yo, this guy was on trial for murder, and nobody knows it.
Word.
And my mom looked at me and said, oh, he was? I didn't know.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Dope.
'Cause why do you have to know? It's
What a
not. It's
story.
not important.
What a story.
But you will know because 50 is doing a story about it.
Yeah, the trial.
You'll see it, and that'll remind the youth of. I think that when your legacy carries, the youth has no choice but to respect it because the world respects it. The problem with longevity sometimes is we never stop to acknowledge your legacy because you're still going.
Till you die.
Yes.
Or they forget about where you were great in other areas.
Yeah, and we don't acknowledge that. Like, I look at Ice Cube, I look at Will Smith, and I remember a time that they ruled my hip-hop life. My son probably don't know that,
Right.
but he knows who they are because
knows
of
they
what they
did
do
rap,
today.
but-
I kept seeing pictures of LL Cool J. I forgot what he was doing, but he's NCIS, he's doing his thing. I think recently was one of his albums' anniversary.
Yeah, and there was an article about why he stopped making music. He did an interview. I think it was some old shit that they rehashed.
But I'm just saying, LL's another one,
Ice-T.
right?
There's some niggas that been around for 30 years, 40 years almost.
Yeah.
But for the kids, if you're still going, that's my only downside to longevity, because they don't know. They don't know.
But it's
They know of you,
yeah,
but they don't know about you.
they don't know what you was doing.
They don't really know.
They don't know that LL was the nicest rapper in the world for most of the 80s and early 90s.
But like but that's with everything though. No, that's with acting. Like niggas don't know who Sidney Poitier is. Niggas don't know that Denzel was that dude that every woman in America liked and wanted to bone. Like they don't understand that.
I had another one of my feeling old moments recently this week. And listen, I hear you guys out there, the audience. You guys tell me that I say my age every podcast.
That's something to be proud of. Shit.
Happy.
Fuck.
Yeah, but I guess it probably does get annoying. Like, shut up. We know. I understand. But, right, I'm keeping up with the Knicks. Trade deadline is in February. The Knicks been playing like shit. There's a lot of rumors out there. And one of them that is gaining a lot of momentum is the Knicks are going to make a smaller move to acquire Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson is a point guard, good on both ends of the floor. He plays for the Mavericks.
He's killing too.
He's doing great, having a good season. And I heard the guy say, yeah, the Knicks are in play with this because of their ties to his dad. I almost dropped the phone. Fuck. Is this Rick Brunson's kid?
You ain't know that?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. They say, I figured you would have knew that because they say it a lot. Like every time they bring him up, they talk about his father. I think he's assistant coach now or something. Or he's do something in the office.
But I try not to view the young players like that because it reminds me of just how old I am. Like a lot of the players we see, their dads, like these are their kids.
Yeah.
Gary Payton. All of them.
All of them.
And we were around in there.
Christian McCaffrey's dad was a dog.
When I found that out, that fucked me up.
Patrick Surtain's dad was a dog.
Like, and we saw their dads in their prime.
Right. They was the man.
Yeah,
So
like
now
we
the
saw their
kids
dads.
is out
yeah.
here getting busy. Like it's funny to me. It's funny to watch. Like LeBron, his story. Like yo, I'm staying on the court till my kid gets here. Like that's some unbelievable shit
That's insane.
that Kobe and Mike didn't give us. Sorry that I do that, but it's a Legends game.
Yeah, it is what it is.
What did you do different from the Legends that you pulled from? Where did you take it that they didn't?
But
I
even to
do
your
it.
argument, jokers don't know what Michael Jordan was. These kids really don't know what Magic and Jordan, they don't know. They seen a little bit of footage, but if you wasn't there and you seen them go up and switch
Well,
hands,
Dwayne Wade said the other day that in X amount of years, the kids will no longer speak about Mike in the same GOAT conversation that we do.
I believe it.
He said it'll be to the point where they didn't see it, they weren't here for it, they don't remember it. He said it'll be the same as we do with Will Chamberlain and Kareem.
Oscar Robertson.
Kareem.
Yeah. The only thing that he has a leg up on is his brand with the shoes and everything is.
And videos are like with Oscar Robertson and them. You can't just go see every game. You could go really find
Kids are-
all of Michael Jordan footage.
Kids
don't
are
care
spending
about- they don't-
$600 for
they
the
don't
Oscar
care.
Robertsons.
Who cares?
They don't care about that. Because all that happens is even with Michael Jordan with the conversation, you know what they say? Oh, he was doing that against Mailman and such and such and such. Like it was a different league. They try to downplay.
They say that about Michael Jordan
Yes, absolutely.
against Mailman.
Yes.
There are a whole list
No,
going
Will,
around.
I'm sorry, Will was doing them. Excuse me.
Oh, yeah.
There are,
Will,
but
that's the
for
argument.
Mike, there are
But then
lists
Mike-
going around of the two guards that were also
Right.
in the league when he was there. It's like, look who you was torturing.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be the person to say it. But as I age, I mean, I don't know. I'm seeing some things. Just seeing some things. You appreciate the game differently. But off of sports, did you finish the list?
Yeah, I sent it over.
All right, we are good. Complex. Best rapper every year since 79. 79, Grandmaster Caz. I'll just go. Curtis Blow, Kool Mo D, Melly Mel, Run. Pause. As I age, and now that I am old and know the backstory to Walk This Way.
Backstory?
What you mean?
Yeah, just the marketing and what they did, and took the #1 round groove and then tried to merge such and such. And it's like,
What's the problem?
nah.
Still a slap.
Worked.
No, before
No, it worked.
before Walk This Way and after Walk This Way, them niggas still was they changed culture.
Fact.
Like
Don't do that. I'm specifically talking about Walk This Way, not Run
just the
DMC.
song.
I'm not stupid, and I'm from Queens. I'm only talking about Walk This Way, the marketing behind it, the branding behind it, and what the genius execs did at the time with that. Back then, I didn't know. Now that I know, it's like, interesting. That's it.
Oh no, because you said
Yeah. That's how I feel. LL Cool J, KRS-One, Rakim, Slick Rick, Big Daddy Kane, Ice Cube, and y'all can stop me at any juncture that y'all want to jump in. 91, Q-Tip. 92.
niggas disrespect Tretch in 91.
That's the one. Yep. But Q. I mean,
Fam, you can't overlook Tretch in 91 and give it to Q-Tip. Never. And I like Q-Tip. Can't do that to Tretch though.
I agree. Tretch should have been one of them years.
91?
Early 90s. Yeah.
91?
91. Yeah.
91.
And you could have gave it to Q-Tip in a different year.
I was about to argue with you, but you won me over.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Because 91 for Q-Tip is a war tour.
Yeah, maybe so.
Maybe. It wasn't Lower End Theory or none of that.
Well, maybe it
Lower End
wasn't.
Theory was what,
93, I think.
93, I think.
All right, so yeah, it wasn't 91. Why is Q-Tip the hottest rapper in 91?
Tretch was that dude, my nigga.
He was.
Q-Tip shouldn't be a dude.
Tretch was global
Not there,
damn
not
near
that
in
year.
91.
Not that year. Anyway, Redman, Snoop Dogg, Nas, 94, Big, 95, Tupac, 96, Big, 97, X, 98, Hove, 99, Eminem, 2000, Hove, 01, Eminem, 02, 50 Cent, 03, T.I., 04, Jeezy, 05, Wayne, 06, Ye, 07, Wayne, 08, Jay-Z, Kanye, Drake, Kendrick, Nicki, Drake, Chance, Kendrick, Pusha T.
When was Chance the best rapper alive ever?
I would never. He was the biggest thing that year.
That year was his from a heat.
'Cause, I mean, if you want
standpoint.
to talk about greatest rappers alive, then Kanye, you could argue, should never be there because other people wrote his raps, or you could start nitpicking.
He can still put out the best project.
But I don't think they mean rapper as in rapping ability.
yeah,
I think they mean rapper that owned the year.
So this is the hot list.
That's what I think.
Yeah,
Kind of, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That's what I think.
Like, even, no disrespect to Big, in 97, you could have put a Mace there. In 97, you could have put a Mace there.
You could have.
I don't know. Life After Death was the one that year.
I mean, that album was amazing, though. You can't knock Big for 97. You can't. The
Nah.
double CD, you can't. But Mace could have had a hashtag or a slash or some parentheses or something.
He was probably in the. They had like an honorable mention for each one of these years, by the way.
Oh, okay.
That we did not write down.
Is Tretch the honorable mention for
He was.
91?
He was.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah. And they gave little, even with the honorable mentions, they kind of broke it down.
They broke it down. They had paragraphs for all the shit.
for
round
each
of-
person.
round of
yeah.
applause,
This is
man.
actually really, they did a good job.
Not a bad list then.
Not mad at you.
You got to applaud the good lists when they happen.
Honestly,
We get there few and far in between. So
And the unique ones. This is a very unique list. Way to go, whoever did this at Complex.
Yeah.
Who wrote this? Do we
I'll
know?
tell you. Hold on one second. This
But they seem to have done a good job.
It's a whole staff, complex staff.
Oh, they had like a big meeting.
And then to finish it off, because we stopped at 16. 2017 was Kendrick Lamar, and 2018 was Pusha T, and that's where their list stopped.
So you talking about damn near 40 years of hip hop, and we only had maybe 2 potential.
Yeah.
It's not mad at it. Not bad at all.
And they let us get our show money. So kind of them.
Nah, that's dope.
What else is going on? What else is important?
Music. The Fugees announced that they canceled their reunion tour.
And that just
Water is wet.
that just gets your feathers going. Huh?
Nah, Nah.
Go ahead.
That just gets Ice going. Go ahead, Ice.
Go ahead.
It doesn't.
Get your shit off,
Yes, it
yo.
does.
No, because no.
Get your shit off,
Because it was
Ice.
canceled due to the pandemic. That's why. That's
Ice,
why.
get your shit off, yo. Go ahead, man. I'm shutting up.
What's the
The
pandemic?
floor is yours.
Lauren Hill.
The floor is yours.
I'm not gonna say I told you so. I'm not.
Okay.
Psych. I told you niggas so. I told you when it was announced that this wasn't happening.
He did.
I hope y'all don't get y'all money back if y'all bought tickets.
Hey, yo,
to
the
be honest
fucked
with
up
you.
part
Wow,
is
yo.
this nigga really did say that though. That's the fucked up part.
Because I'm not stupid. Y'all knew it, but y'all love Lauren so much I didn't want to say it. I said what y'all were afraid to say. That's all.
The COVID numbers have been spiking as of late.
I know. Know what else been spiking? The bullshit numbers.
I too would be a little cautious in
Before
organizing.
procuring.
Before procuring a tour. Also, with the recent deaths and tragic events that have happened,
Boy, you good. Yo.
we might want to scale this back for now. Let's leave it on the table, but let's just wait a second.
Okay.
I'm shocked and heartbroken.
I too am saddened by this news.
Indeed.
I'm saddened by the happiness that Ice delivers it with.
Yeah, I wanted to see one of these shows.
I like that. I be wrong a lot. So when
Yeah,
I'm right, I
I agree
gotta
with
stand up and bask in my
Ice
rightness.
got one. He ain't got one in a while. Go ahead and give him one. It's fine. man.
New ice and ish.
That's it.
Gotcha.
Thoughts and prayers to the fans who fell for that shit.
Yo, do we have a release date for 2 Chainz' album that you told me was dropping 2 weeks ago?
That's a very good question.
Somebody told me February 4th. I don't know. I haven't seen a date anymore. So I don't know. I know what I heard from the album.
Is he still in
so
Def
far.
Jam?
Yes.
Yes. I tell you one thing, Gunna and Thug and them niggas start saying pushing P, and now you see all these companies popping up saying it. The power of hip hop,
nasty.
boy.
The power of clout
I
chasing.
think it's disgusting too.
Yeah.
But they're marketing to us. They're taking from us to market to us.
It looks
Sounds familiar.
Nah, they just trying to look hip. Like
Go ahead,
They
get shit off. Cook.
no.
bullshit. That's all it is. It's bullshit.
We got to start being smarter.
We stupid.
We got to start being
Cause
smarter.
the shit,
we got to start
we fall for the
trademarking all that
bullshit
shit.
right away. Every time
gonna
they
use
do
your
it.
shit, get some spanky from them using your shit. You got to start trademarking all that shit. You got to start doing all that
Spanky
shit.
is money, younger viewers. To the young, we're gonna put an
Back in the
ish.
70s, we called it
Yeah,
spanky.
we're gonna put an ish ebonics meter on the bottom of the screen.
Guy's a fool, yo. Nah,
Yeah,
I
just
think
throwing that out
But
there.
that's tough. I mean, it's hard to copyright something that's slang and just colloquial in a certain.
No, it ain't.
And you know the other
You
thing?
can trademark that shit.
So there's no date on.
I don't know. The other thing is, the rappers are using shit that they can wrap around an emoji to make it easier to market as well.
Yeah.
And then the companies is just latching on. That's all it is.
What you mean?
So the push and P thing, in the emojis, there's a P emoji.
I seen the little blue square with
Yes.
the P.
Everyone wants to have an emoji they can
Gotcha.
associate
Yeah,
with
everyone
their
wants to
brand, whether
attach
it's
to an emoji.
And it's
rappers.
Ray Shremmerd. Go ahead.
They have a couple popular songs out there.
My bad.
So yeah, that's all. It's all clout chasey though. He catch one and then everybody sees it, so they want to attach to it. I see more. No, I ain't gonna say the names.
And
but-
Ice, you stopped me when I was trying to congratulate Gunna for beating out The Weeknd on a #1 release. You told me it wasn't true, but you were wrong.
I was wrong.
So now that I know you was wrong,
Get your shit off.
that ain't funny to no one.
That's hilarious, bro. They stopped the numbers and was like, hold up, no, we can't put these out yet. Wait. When I found the whole story of what happened, I'm like, oh no.
Now, Weeknd is my man, and this don't have nothing to do with Weeknd, so I hate that this seems like a Weeknd conversation. This is label shit. This is label tricks and label gimmicks and labels not wanting another label to have the #1 while one of our big artists is releasing. So how many are we short? Add that 4,000 on there, please.
We'll
Thank
buy
you very
that.
much. We'll take that in bulk. Easy money. What'd you charge? Don't matter.
Can I ask y'all a question?
What?
Yeah, I think this comes from, this is like The Weeknd. You can't blackball somebody of that size. But it just seemed like since he did that shit with the Grammys, they kind of been off him a little bit. Like, even him saying, yo, we not gonna roll an album out, we just gonna do it, could be because they ain't really fucking with me like that because I've upset some higher ups.
But the Grammys, it doesn't really have anything to do with record sales.
The Grammys and the labels are like this though.
True.
So if you my big artist over here, and we're like this with the Grammys, and now
Grammys
you don't
has
want to
everything
fuck with the Grammys,
do with record sales. It
Yeah,
does.
but
I need to. All right, well now I'm gonna make you not my big artist no more. I'm gonna show you that you got to play ball with us. We playing ball with them, and if you don't want to play ball with them, then you don't play ball.
why they don't do it with like Drake or any of the other artists that have had similar stances against the Grammys?
It's a draw.
What do you mean?
Drake is probably the biggest draw in hip hop.
No,
Weekend's one of the
outside
biggest
hip-hop.
draws outside of hip hop. Weekend ain't no
Do
fucking.
they have others though?
I would have to know more about the Weeknd's gripe with the Grammys.
Well, from what it looked like,
I'm pretty sure Drake was nominated all through his gripes. May have even won when he was griping.
this is what happened. From what was reported before, he did the Super Bowl,
Oh, that's what happened. I
Yeah.
remember.
and because of that, he wasn't doing the Grammys, and then they didn't nominate his album for anything.
Yeah, but the label would want the Super Bowl, so I don't know.
The label will want the Grammys too.
But they want the Super Bowl more than the Grammys. More people watch Super Bowl than watch the Grammys.
Indeed.
By a
And
lot.
the label might have been
But
on
the
board
loyalty
with
that would
putting
be to
behind
the
him at both. But when he says, "Nah, I'm cool," like it's like
Interesting take.
It is interesting.
That is.
It's
I
like,
don't
yo,
know
you're,
enough
you're
about
acting
it.
a little bit bigger than. It's like I gotta remind you, crack the whip a little. I gotta remind you who you are,
And you know the artist that usually performs usually wins.
Mm-hmm.
So
And
he ain't
his
get
project-
nominated for nothing.
and it's hard to nominate the project and let it lose because it was a big project. It was a great project. So you're not performing. We're not gonna nominate you for anything because we can't. We're not gonna have you win all these awards and you're not even here and you won't perform. We're not
Listen,
gonna
it's
do it.
possible. I just don't think that someone that is successful and is valuable to a label as The Weeknd is, they would be trying to bury.
I don't mean bury. It could just be a little. It could be a little straightening. Just gotta show you where you stand, put you in your place.
Maybe.
Get it. We'll
Was
get it right.
Weeknd
We'll get it
doing-
right the next time.
Was Weeknd doing like bundles and stuff like that? Because ever
With
since
this
they
project?
no, in previous projects, because they stopped counting the bundles, and this
Yeah,
might
he's
be
done
his
the
first project
I
since
think
the
he
bundles.
did have.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did, right?
Yeah.
I think
That,
he did.
that could have a
bundle.
lot to do with it too. And we'll see how that affects all the other artists that did bundle shits, because a lot of them haven't dropped.
This Weeknd release does feel like it was without some of the support that is normally present.
Now,
That's
for
all.
whatever
that's
reason,
all I can say for fact. I
I'm
don't
just
know
guessing
nothing.
why. But yeah, you can see there was the support wasn't there. I go back to that screenshot he posted of the text message.
There's
saying,
never a world.
Let's not roll it out. Let's just drop it and enjoy it with the people. No. That's because you wasn't going to get the support.
But on his side, I don't think there's ever a world where Gunna should beat him on a release week.
Never.
Ever.
And that's nothing against Gunna.
Yes, not at all.
That's not a slight at all.
Please,
Gunna
we-
should never beat the Weeknd in
We go to the
sales.
same strip clubs. I don't want any problems. But
Weeknd did the Super Bowl. It's not a slight. You know what I mean? Like,
But people will take that as, well,
Yeah,
what do you
no.
mean? Gunna's great too. Like,
I know.
it's
and Gunna could potentially get to a 400,000 week first week. Like you want to work to that. We keep in mind. Listen, them Atlanta niggas got a nice chain going.
Nah, them
Yes,
niggas
they
got a
got
nice
stable
little.
yeah, shit. We seen Uzi Vert
of thoroughbreds.
twice in 1 year. It wasn't 400. It was 375.
It was
so it was
enough.
close. It was 4.
It was enough.
It was enough that
Yeah.
if Uzi can do it, Gunna could probably do it.
Yeah. Salute to all parties involved.
Yeah, I think. Yeah,
I'm gonna keep my eye on this though, because I think we haven't heard the end of.
A few weeks ago,
Weeknd.
Post Malone partner posted some cryptic shit about his project and the label's support of it and the standing and the fans are looking for it, but we got some things to get straight first.
There's some shit going on, man.
And I left it alone because that's Post. I already know who Post is to the label. I don't even understand what you're saying. When an artist of that magnitude, somebody from their camp speaks like this,
Yeah.
and it says Post Malone manager Dre London suggests label is holding up new album release. We've been ready. See, that is a funny headline. Because no label in the world would hold up a Post Malone release today.
Unless they can't tour it.
No.
But does
No,
the
no.
label really
yo.
profit from the tour? I don't know. I'm
Yes.
asking. This
Yes.
question. Okay.
In most deals these days are
In most
a
instances,
360.
the label is profiting all around.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
All
that
around
might
the
be it. That might
And the
be a
tour
good-
helps promote the album sales. and-
Yeah.
So that might be it.
Hold off until we got the green, because Adele just canceled her Vegas residency. Like, people are canceling again. It's back.
That would be cool if Post Malone and his camp were on the same page as that. Then I wouldn't think anything of it. Because you go to the artist and say, hey, let's wait till you can tour and let's do this the right way. And then the artist says, cool. But them saying, we've been ready, don't speak to, hey, there's a touring issue. This language speaks to something else.
We beefing.
I don't have any
Oh no,
information
they're
on it.
beefing. I'm reading his caption. They're
Yeah,
beefing.
our sync and energy always on an insane level. Album has been done. We ready. But seems Republic Records, Universal Music Group
tagged
isn't.
them.
Tagged them, yeah. Posty fans, no more need to press me anymore. We did our part. Now it's time for the label to get the business right before we drop big album. Hit them up. We've been ready like you are. Dre Vision 2022. It's time.
That part right there.
I support both sides of this. I can't imagine what it would be.
He said it's time for the label to get the business right before we drop the big album.
Oh, there you
That's
go.
telling
There
you
you go.
right there.
All right. Well, now that he said that, let me
Yeah.
tell you, the label's gonna get the business right.
Yeah.
It might not be.
Them
The
splits gotta look a little
label's
better
going to
for
get
us.
the business right, and this album is going to drop. Both parties here are going to do. This is going to go different.
Yeah.
I wonder how many albums he got with them. Because this could be one of those. This is the last project. I'm
Right.
big. I'm ready to go. And
Yeah.
the label's saying, nah, we're not dropping that until you resign.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll hold it. I've seen it happen to artists before. It could be one of those.
Definitely could be.
Republic going to do what they got to do. They're going to do the right thing. I'm telling you. Mark it down.
No, you're right though, because
They are.
he's too big of an artist, too young for them to
Oh,
not
yeah, yeah.
get that shit straightened out. It's like not straightened out. Who didn't? I feel like like Ariana Grande or someone went through something like that not long ago. Someone big was coming near the end of their contract and had to split, and they straightened that shit right out.
Tory Lanez.
Speaking of people with contract issues and stuff, did you see Rod Wave?
I did not. I saw he put a single out.
Well,
we like Rod Wave over here.
Love.
Well, no, I'm not saying I like Rod Wave.
I know.
But what he said was, he's like, yo, I feel like I sold my soul for this shit. Like, this ain't me. The single that was put out, I didn't want to put that out, but they made me do it.
The one that just came out.
Yeah. It was just
It was weird that it was called like December.
but it came out in January
Yeah,
or
it's
something
a
like
little
yeah.
weird.
He didn't want to put that record. He had no intention of it coming out. The label said, no, we want this out. And we're not moving forward until we get this. So he's just feeling like I have no control no more. He's talking about possibly retiring from music.
Damn.
22 years old.
He's not going to retire, I don't think. It sounds like more
Frustration.
Yeah.
frustration and trying to maybe better your situation with your label.
But what if you can't better that situation?
I need more information on this before I'm able to comment, to be honest. I would like to know what his understanding of his situation was. Rod Wave is a big artist,
He's a huge artist.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And
And if you a big artist, the label is paying a little more attention to you and your records. They might want a little more input in how those album cuts and how these songs are filtered to the public. We got a lot riding on you, a lot invested in you, and I know what you wanted your song to be, but let us please just pump a little bit in this song first. It could be that.
Got you.
His response don't sound like it's that,
So
so I don't know.
here's his quote. I was in a $15 million deal contract I was trying to close on, and they was like, they need that song. That's the only reason why I dropped that shit. But I was never going to drop that shit if you want to be technical. He's talking about the Cold December record.
Okay?
I'm only here for a little longer, and when I say that, I mean as in Rod Wave. I'm only here for a little minute, man. I'm done. I done gave y'all straight dope, straight
No,
crack.
I done. Not
I done.
Yeah, because that's
I
important.
done gave y'all straight dope, straight crack. Ain't nobody fucking with me with that pen. This shit is not really me, man. I'm not no people person. I'm not no center of attention ass nigga. I hate attention, man. I can't get on the internet without seeing my face or name. It's kind of like you sold your soul, bro. Because if you say that's not you, but for 300K, it'll be me. It just seems like he's not enjoying this shit, man.
Wow. That was poignant.
Yeah.
That was well said. Well thought out.
Rod Wave's a monster. He's. I feel like I've seen him on Forbes lists and shit. Like he does.
Streams really well.
Yeah, he puts up numbers. He puts numbers on the board, and he makes great music.
Well, does that supply or substitute happiness? I think a lot of these people that put numbers up on the board aren't feeling the greatest.
No question.
Nope.
No question. We were
And
kind of
because-
joking off mic about having fun being broke versus is it fun having money?
Oh yeah, to bring it full circle.
Yeah.
Yet again. At 22 years old, his interpretation of the music industry is probably different from what he's experiencing now. And he's a primary act, which means he's being exposed to quite a bit and they're leaning on him a lot. The weight could get heavy. We just saw Young Blue go through it. He dropped, then put on a bad show, then said I'm depressed, then put out a project that said I'm depressed.
Yeah, no, I'm not okay.
We saw somebody else come out publicly recently and speak to just not being okay. Mental health has been a thing with artists for the past few years. Big Sean, we can go on and on.
Yeah.
But for a newer act, Rod Wave hasn't been around but for so long. For a newer act to pick all this up and feel this way so early, I wonder if he means when he says I'm only here for a little minute as Rod Wave, that he's already trying to figure out a way to get from underneath that.
That's what it
Because that
sounds
was
like.
the first thought that I had too when there were some contract issues and my name was Joe Budden as a rapper. I was like, all right, well, I'm pulling a Prince and I ain't Joe Budden no more. And we just gonna rap under something else and start a new group, a new entity, a new something. Wonder if it's some of that here. I don't think a 22-year-old is gonna stop making music. I don't think that.
I don't either.
If you see what come with it, like he might have never intended on any of this. I'm making music from the heart.
No, put that back, man. Put that back. Put
You know
that
what I'm
back.
saying?
And he does make music from the heart,
Yeah.
by the way. Like he's.
I didn't sign up for all of that.
Where's he
I just
from?
wanted to get my shit off.
Where's he from?
I feel like Texas. I could be wrong about that though.
The hood?
Wherever he's from, this story is national. Like,
No, I'm
I
just
know
saying.
somebody from everywhere that feel like this. What jumps off the screen to me is this shit not really me, man. I'm not no
He's from-
people person.
He's from Florida.
I'm not no center of attention ass nigga. I hate attention. Nobody relates to that more than I. Unfortunately, we sign up to do a gig where attention comes with it, and we didn't know.
Fam,
We didn't know how much. We didn't know how
Man.
we would react.
me and Ish talk about this. I'm not an attention nigga. I hate it. And it comes with this. It's an adaptation. Some people are like, yo, I can't deal with that. I'm not used to attention. I don't fuck with attention.
See, and I don't think it's fair, right? Because the people that are a little socially awkward or don't necessarily deal with this the greatest, we go out here because it's our job. Like he said, for 300K, I'll go out there. And now you get me as I am. And you might not have the best reception of me because of how we're introduced here. You're being introduced to me in my worst environment, in a condition I'm not used to. And now you just run around calling me an asshole and a piece of shit, but it's not that. I was doing a job, and that's who I really am, and I want to protect the world from that, so I really want to be in the house. It's fucked up. I feel him. And a lot of new acts are introverted this way.
And not just for that, people are fucking weird, yo. Sometimes you just don't want to deal with that. And you don't realize that. Like, yo, everybody that you come across ain't a fan. It's just some weird people out there. And it's like, yo, I'd rather just be in the house or let me just throw a mask on. I don't let me go about my business and mind mine.
Listen, man, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but the greater your gift is, the greater slave you'll become to it. It sucks, yo. It sucks. But like, why do we all do music? Everybody's reason is different, but if you're successful enough, you'll garner enough attention, fame, and notoriety. And I always harken back to my talk I had with him in private one day when he was like, I would just love to go to Walmart without a crowd with my daughter. I'd love to go pump gas at a gas station. I'd love to go anywhere alone. I'd love for it to not cost X amount of dollars to travel somewhere. But that's not life. I'd love for the people that are attached to me to have a normal time in life, but it's not normal. And that takes a lot of adjusting.
And then there's also the pressure, which we can tie this into the Kevin Gates interview that he did recently.
Yes.
With how
great job.
You become the man, like you have a bunch of people relying on you, whether it's your family or whatever, because now you're up and you're taking care of them, or they can at least rely on you, or, the labels and the people you're doing business with. It's a lot. That's a lot.
Let me ask you a question.
Shoot.
Just throwing it out there.
Mm-hmm.
You think they would reverse it if they could?
I think some people might.
Some people would.
Some
I
people
think more people than we think.
Yeah,
would.
I think some people say this shit's not worth everything that comes along with it ain't worth it.
In 2003, I was on one of them DVDs. That's when the DVD era was out. And I was like, yo, the second that I'm off this shit, I promise you I'll go get a regular job. I'm not married to none of this shit. And all the fans, oh, what a liar. He's full of shit. How could you give it up? Well, if you know what comes with it, then you know how someone could give it up. I never judged Calvin Johnson. Very abrupt retirement.
Or
It's a difference, though.
Barry Sanders too, yeah.
No, it's no difference to me.
It's different.
What's the difference?
The money that they've earned.
It's no different. You make good money as a rapper too. If you're successful in it, the money is not going to. If you're not doing this, willing to become someone else for the $300,000, then the money don't matter. Calvin Johnson was in his prime, had a quarterback that can get it to him. Granted, he was stuck in Detroit, but he was the best and had another max contract easy on the way, and said, "Nah, I'm done."
So this goes to my point.
And niggas couldn't understand that, but I don't want to get bust up in the head every day when I go to work to practice. I'm off it. I'm not really feeling the coach. My wife is at home telling me what normal people should say. Like, yo, baby, you don't want to be there for our kid as he grows up. You want to be off. I don't want to have to take care of you. I don't want you as a vet. Like, you know the fucking talk. I ain't got to go into that.
I agree, but I'm saying this.
But it's the same for me. For me, maybe. And I've been exposed to some shit that a lot of fans have not. So I get people not understanding me. But it's a very...
And also, I mean, some rappers make football player money. Rod Wave, maybe one of them. He was on a Forbes or
he's well on his way.
Billboard where he made
And
He's
that's
about
$10 million.
He's 2 years away from making more than some of them.
But that's my point.
Uh-huh.
So what's the song Jay-Z be like? Who you think I'm kidding? No, I'm getting high, sitting low. You know what I'm talking about? Whatever the song is.
Uh-huh.
And he talks about it like, yo, I'm saying all this shit, but it ain't that. Like, once you make a certain amount of money, I think your thought process changes. I remember there were days when, fuck it, nigga, we put our lives, our lives, our future, our freedom on the line to make a certain dollar amount of money that a nigga couldn't get me to damn near leave the house for today. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think once you get to a certain position of success, now it's easy to say that. Whereas if a nigga tomorrow reverse the situation and give them now, because now your mom's is okay. Now your little sister is okay. Now you got enough money to send your little siblings to college, et cetera, et cetera. Whereas some motherfuckers don't have that. So now you can say that today. I don't know if these people have the same exact mindset in reverse.
But I think some people, if going back to our conversation off mic, I said you can say I had more fun broke than rich or whatever because you've experienced both. So to your example, Ish, I think for him, not just him, anybody that have experienced the success and seen what came with it might look at it and say, you know what?
It wasn't worth it.
This wasn't worth it. I'd rather go try to get it another way than have to deal with the public. Some people, the money the money's just not worth it for all the extra shit that come with it. Like Joe's example, the conversation, dude, I can't go to the supermarket. I literally cannot do anything by myself.
And so
And my other thing with that is, right, real quick is, you know how the phone tracks your steps, right? I got this weird thing I do. I track, we all track all the steps of our lives. And only we know those steps. I was talking to Corey one day, was walking outside, nice day on the promenade. And I said, look, for all the money, all the fame, all the success, I ain't but probably less than 3 miles from where I was born in the project. Right? Like, for where I am now, shit, I'm from Jersey City. I ain't but a couple of seconds from over there. So, I mean, yeah. What?
Keep going. I want you to land.
Well, that's the land. The money is nice. And the quality of life is nice. But what is it affording you and what is it costing you?
So,
and those questions vary for people.
I know. So in some instances, I think, and again, I can't speak to him. I can't speak to you. I think oftentimes, though, we kind of dismiss our blessings, right? And I think oftentimes we aren't as gracious or grateful for the gifts that God has bestowed upon us. I think that once you get there, yeah, you can talk that shit, right? But when your baby mom is starving or your mother's starving or your auntie is starving or somebody's in the hospital and the hospital kind of treating them like bullshit because they don't have the right insurance, right? The hospital might be taking them on a slight and you could have potentially had them in a better situation. I think we just don't, we kind of be, and it's not toward him or you. I think a lot of times when people reach a level of success, they kind of forget what the fuck it was like on the other side. So yeah, you only live a couple miles from Jersey City, but it's night and fucking day. You only live a couple miles from the projects in Queens, but it's night and fucking day. And those people in those projects today walking through them pissy stairwells would trade places with you in a second.
This is back And this is back to our original talk that we had whenever we had it. It is night and day. I feel by design.
Oh, I'm not even talking about how we got there. I'm just saying we stand on this particular point.
But for me, that is important. When I stand on the balcony and see that I'm a few steps from where I was born, but look at all the steps I had to take to get there, and then the frustration and damn, you had to go through all of that to make it across the water.
To go 4 miles away.
Yeah, that ties in for me. Back to what can you afford? What will it cost you? It sounds like the cost for him
is high.
Is not worth the price of admission.
Exactly.
When I first got in the game, it wasn't worth the price of admission. That don't change what you're saying to be true. Because a lot of my stress is alleviated in the fact that when people call with these transactional issues, those are off the table. But a lot of my stress comes from those being off the table.
Elaborate. Because I ain't really under the analogy.
I'm trying to figure out how I can do it on a public platform.
Gotcha. I'm gonna just say this. Homeboy's 22, right? So I'm definitely can't take, because his walk is his walk. What I can say is everybody got stresses, right? Bill Gates got stresses, Warren Buffett got stresses. Everybody got stresses. So money don't alleviate your stresses. I think it alleviates the type of stress. So
Yeah, more money, more. Yeah.
being where we from, nigga, you ain't gotta coming out your house. It's no possible way. It's a possibility. The probability is not high that a stray bullet is gonna hit somebody in your family when they jogging. Like, it's certain risks and rewards that come along with everything you do. You could walk outside and get hit by fucking lightning any day of the week, but the probability is not as high. Yo, going through what we've gone through to get a couple dollars, Samuel L. Jackson said, yo, the only people that could really tell you that money ain't everything is a motherfucker that never had it or a motherfucker that always had it. Because they don't know the other side. When you've seen both sides, those are the only people that could really make a definitive statement. You've seen both sides. Homeboy has seen both sides. I just think that sometimes when you get a certain level of money, you forget where you really came from oftentimes. And you forget how bad motherfuckers got it over there. Some motherfuckers can't feed their kids, dog. Like, yo, I don't know. I just look at it like we kind of bitching. You know what I'm saying? I look at it like some people just really forgot how bad it be on the other side. Some motherfuckers didn't come from that. So I don't know where people came from. I've seen the differences and the drastic differences in life and life. And some motherfuckers will trade places with y'all niggas in a heartbeat tomorrow.
And the same,
But that
see,
don't say-
hold
Go
on.
ahead.
But the same person might tell that person who said they'll trade places with you, you don't know what come with all of this. And you get over here and might say, damn, I don't want all of that either.
I ain't ducking no bullets, Ice.
We don't know if I'm talking about in his.
I don't know this kid. I'm not even. We taking it off of this kid because I don't know him.
You're going extremes. You're going extremes.
I don't know his walk
There's
of
also
life.
plenty of people that get a lot of money and fame or whatever and become a bigger target. Not for nothing. Yeah, they might.
I hear what Ish is saying. Happiness just isn't one size fits all.
No doubt.
Like everybody is going to have their different
Have all the money in the world to
picture.
be depressed, like
They're
hating, like
different.
miserable with your life.
Poverty
Listen,
ain't happy.
Listen, Floyd wealthy than a bitch. Them I can't read jokes probably got to him. Like,
Of course.
we just don't like happiness looks different on everybody, and how we get it is different. So I mean, this don't sound happy.
No.
No, he doesn't sound like a happy young man.
And I think that when you're in a situation like a lot of the artists that we see having these kind of conversations where you're not really in control of what's happening with your life, essentially, and your soul, because it's your music, your art, that you put all this, because he don't make poppy shit. He makes from the soul music.
Yeah, it's right from here. Everything.
So when you lose control of that, I can see how you end up feeling.
Have
this
you
way.
a emotional?
Oh no, it gets heavy.
Yeah.
First of all, you attract what you put out. That's a law in music. Whatever the song is, you're going to get back what you're supposed to get back from it. So if it's not proper representation of you and how you feel, the label is going to monetize and you're going to be exposed and out here just meeting shit that ain't bringing back what it's supposed to spiritually. Because
You went
that
through that,
wasn't
I'm sure.
you. Huh?
I'm sure you went through that.
Oh, you fucking right.
sure
I'll
you
never forget the night at Cindy's. 2004, 5, one of those years. I creeped through my little, I've been the same nigga for a long time. Wow. I do my little creep to Cinderella's by myself. Shout out to Elizabeth. Cinderella's. I sit there, and as a sign of respect, the DJ start playing joints. But Pump It Up has been passed, and I'm in a little in-between. I'm throwing mixtape shit out there to get what's popping. Def Jam ain't feeling me. I'm trying to get off with it. I'm in there just to see some ass and be sad. And the DJ starts trying to respect me, and he plays a song called Roll Your Backyard that was just on a Clue tape. Kwame did the beat, hardest beat in the world. It was fucking Nitty and Webb trying to get me to get a single out there, and the record played in the strip club. And there's girls in there, and it's a Friday. And niggas was down there, it's just, no, we in here, and I'm listening. That wasn't me. That wasn't me. I'd have never said that phrase. I'd have never wrote that record. The beat was hard. I wouldn't have did that to it. But it's playing now as representation of me while I'm out here. And I can't even get mad at him because he's
being respectful.
respecting me.
Right.
And that was the moment I said, never again. This will never happen again, where I am the deliverer of the bad feeling to me. You can't play this shit if I don't make it. You could tell me a million different reasons that this should be pushed. If I don't make it and it don't feel good to me, it ain't coming out. And that's what separates some niggas from some niggas, and that gets to his last point. For 300,000, it might be you, but it won't be him. Everybody prices, the price of admission is different for everybody. 300K didn't do it for me. I had way more fun when I left and went to go sit at a fucking radio station and just sit there and talk for $250 a year. That was fun. I was having a blast. I said, yo, when I finish this rap shit, I'm on their ass. I'm over here. Back then, I thought the picture was BLS or Hot 97 or something like that, and then no pocket, whatever, right? But it was fun. And the second they made me stop or urged me to stop, I was right back miserable. Right back miserable. So I totally understand where he's coming from, and I hope he's young enough to, like, figure this out and get around this. He's powerful enough to have some leverage in these conversations.
He is.
He might not.
But I
even
wish
know it.
when
That's
artists,
the bad part.
yeah,
I just think
That's the bad part.
I think
They
the
don't even know that.
diversification comes now because I think with these younger artists, contrary to you, it's way more money for them. So now they can take that money and generate other money and do other shit, whereas you guys didn't necessarily have that same amount of financial opportunity. He said he was in a $15 million deal. You know what I'm saying? Like
my era was the last era of us getting paid, though.
last or first?
The last.
What you mean?
last between the gap.
After him came digital, where no one got paid for a million years, but now people are getting paid again.
People are getting paid now. Like that's a fact.
There was 10, 15
but
years
when you
where
use
there was no money.
my generation as an example, it's a bad example. Like you got to use the one right after that. I was the tail end of that. Like the Busta video advances, the record deals, the marketing budgets. It was all inflated. I was in there, and then Napster came, and then it got bad. That's when we said, oh shit, the record business is declining year by year. Last year we sold CDs, ain't no CDs. Record stores are disappearing, the studios are disappearing. How's this shit gonna stay afloat? And then there was no money for nobody. For nobody. So then some things had to happen. Ringtones. We had to start getting it. They started coming up with some shit, and that led us to ta-da. And now we got all of these
iTunes
artists.
happened, and then streaming happened as a result. Yeah.
No, but before that, we was fighting to get the Nextel "Where You At" commercials.
Oh, yeah,
it was
no
a
doubt.
whole. We
No
just
doubt.
had to make a
We
way.
had to find out to go get it somewhere else.
We had to make a way for a little bit because they kept saying, "Oh, this shit is about to be over. It's no money." The big execs was getting fired, losing their jobs.
Labels started merging together. It was like, all right, look, y'all ain't making no money. We ain't
So
either.
today, you got all of these artists that are going back to their old contracts to see, hey, what's the language with streaming? If there is none, we have to have a conversation. I have to go save my money and get some money and lawyer up because, fam, fuck is you on? I just seen a few artists come forward and say that they fighting it. They fighting to get their streaming rights and blah, blah, blah because their contract don't state it. Mine didn't state it either. But guess what? The label is protected because once you sign an ownership over. So whatever it becomes,
They still
to the
It's still
people that
mine.
are confused as to why Joe is on ownership and it's going to take a pretty penny to get me off of it, I know what it does. The world going to change and you're going to be without you. And then somebody else is speaking for you, trying to sell you,
monetizing you,
in 20 billion different ways
attaching your shit
because
to,
you signed your name somewhere and they own it. So whatever it becomes, it's ours. And don't talk to me again.
It's funny. People were asking me today, which we all know the answer to on Twitter, about why Slippin' is edited on
Explicit, yeah.
on
Fresh-
all
fresh in my
every-
flesh, blood
everywhere.
in my blood,
It's
all
only
streaming.
edited, and it's because Grover Washington didn't want curses in his song. And then people were kind of replying, "Oh, that's fucked up. They should have the curses." And I'm like, I think that's kind of dope. That's like a positive of copyright law. Because
There's a couple
you
records
can't
that
just do
happened
whatever
back
you
then.
want with my shit. No,
Streets is watching.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them, yeah.
It was a nice little stretch where you can sample,
yeah,
but you can't curse in
you
it.
can't do nothing with my shit. I love that.
And then they still put the explicit out. One way or
Yeah,
another.
they be a kid, whatever. Yeah.
Smart. I mean, that's dope.
It's
Ownership
mine.
Ownership is dope.
Ownership is key.
And unfortunately, this might be, and I don't have any information, this might be a very young contract.
Rod's.
Huh?
Rod
yeah.
Waves. I'm sure. He's young. He's only 22, so
He's 22 years old.
And that's couldn't be a worse situation.
That's the bad thing because
Couldn't
now
be a
you're
worse
stuck in a
situation.
situation that you might have to do the same
he
shit.
has to do whatever he has to do now to get out of that contract. Whether it be they let him out, whether it be they work out a point something for when he leaves.
Well, that's kind of
or the problem is this is back to you being a slave to your ability. You too hot.
I'm not letting you go nowhere. But
I'm not, nigga. What?
when you got leverage like that, potentially, like
I have you.
Christina Aguilera said that her first album, she hated that shit. Like all that bubblegum pop shit, she was like, yo, that's not who I am at all. Like what a girl wants, all that shit. She said she hated it. But with her successes, gave her a little bit more freedom. Like the label will give you a little bit of leash to make some shit that you like. You know what I'm saying? Like because you already hot as
Sometimes.
fish grease,
Yeah,
they'll
but-
give you an opportunity to make some soulful
I've
shit.
seen- we've
It don't
seen
happen
it
to
go-
everybody.
But
I've seen
also
it go
what
a few
happens though,
ways.
like when you saying you hot in leverage, etc. Like I've seen this happen with two rappers at a major. Last album, I want to get out. I'm hot. I done built my fan base up. Now I'm ready. Once I'm out of here, I could go make a move over here. It's up.
Let's
label-
explain
the
this
label
to the
know
listener.
that.
Stop. Let's explain this to the listener because this is interesting and a lot of audience might not pay this any mind because who the fuck thinks about this?
All right, so I signed a record deal for 4 albums. After album number 3, I'm hot as fish grease. Now I know I don't own these albums. I know this is the label's project, but
Shitty
I'm
deal.
hot. So in my head, I'm like, cool. Let me get this album out because I signed for 4 albums. So when I drop 4, I'm independent now. I can go independently.
It's your last album.
I can do whatever I want.
You know it's your last album.
label
your
knows it's my
label
last
knows
album.
it's your last album. Part of why you hot as fish grease is because of your talent and because of all the work that the label did
Correct.
and the funds that they allocated to your
Correct.
project.
So
We don't know if you are going to be here past this next project, and we know the bigger we make this last project, the better you are when you leave. It behooves us to just let this go. We not doing nothing with this.
or
We not spending
we'll talk to you and say, yo, check this out.
or resign.
Yeah, we're gonna re-sign over
Extension time.
here. Yeah, now I want 2 more. I'll put this out,
Yeah.
but now I need 2 more afterwards. And then after that, you good. And you know what happens after you put 1 more out? Same boat. And you stuck.
Well, unless it ain't. Rihanna got to the end of that contract, and it was stick-up time. All around the board. And her contract, I think, was a little longer. It took a while. It was a few more than 4 albums. But when it came, I'm the biggest star in the world, dog.
But she had also made the label enough money to where they had to recognize.
And was
like,
going to continue to make people
Yeah,
money.
like, you get what I'm saying?
And
Like,
was going to continue to make people
so I
money.
think it could have potentially been a win-win for everybody. Because good business is a possibility to
Well,
where everybody is happy. It don't got to be robbery time
listen,
in all instances.
And that's another thing that's not taught enough. A 360 is not, everybody don't think that's the worst thing in the world. When we hear about it being the worst thing in the world, it's from people that it wasn't built for.
yeah.
Or it's for people that had no idea what the 360 really was.
Or you just, it
Like
wasn't,
you didn't
it wasn't for
realize
you.
that, oh shit.
You niggas could have known what it was. They could have sold y'all some dreams. You could have had more you could have had more confidence in yourself. All of that's cool. You don't hear a peep about it from the people that it's working for.
No.
They love it. They encourage it. Hey, bring in more.
Yeah.
Bring it. Hey, you doing that? Bring it. Hey, bring it all
Because
in.
theoretically, the label should work harder for you if they're getting a piece of everything.
There you go.
And that is why y'all think I'm a bad guy when I say certain people are going to be real slow delivering music, but I'm saying it from experience. There are deals in place where not just the artist, the label, the production company, the manager, all parties involved are making way more money doing other ventures
Than music.
We don't give a fuck about music.
They're all happy about it.
Right.
Right.
No one's angry
Except the fan.
except the fan.
And that's just fan
So we'll
entitlement.
get to music at some point.
or not.
Hey, round of applause.
We
Round
might
of,
not get the music.
round of applause for Cardi B. She just paid.
absolutely.
She just paid
For the funeral.
for the
expenses.
funerals of the victims from the Bronx fire, the Bronx building fire. Double round of applause
Yeah, give her
for
another.
Cardi B because I just love Cardi B.
She's doing it.
She is the best.
I love you.
we love you,
I
Cardi.
love your family. I love how you have moved.
Look,
I love your evolution.
look at the full circle. Cardi B from the bottom, right? We all know her history or some semblance of her history from the bottom. I don't know her, never met her, never had a conversation with her, but she would be an ideal person to sit down and have a conversation about if you regret with all of because they be fucking with her.
Big time.
Like, right? They be fucking with her big time. But I don't know, and I don't know her, I can't speak for her. I don't know if she trades where she is today for where she was. Even with all that she's endured, even with all
She
of
don't.
so again, I think it's a
But it could be different for everybody.
indeed, it's an individual thing.
It is different for everybody.
It's
Yeah,
individual.
that's
Ain't no
But-
could
she might not.
But stop. That's a false parallel. I don't like that parallel. Cardi B has ascended from music. The new artist package don't really apply to her because I can never make another song and make millions and millions and millions of dollars.
Indeed.
So we never gonna hear Cardi B talk about how unhappy she is making music in the studio. She gonna go to Atlantic and put her dick on the table.
I agree.
And she will get her way at all times. She is molding her life in a way where she's more than happy. She just got a house in New York, got a house over here. She's paying for this. She's gifting a homeboy $1 million. She's trying to get rid of tax. I know it's too much money. It's too much money, but she's happy about it. We don't hear that other side. Rod Wave is in the beginning of a rookie contract.
She was too at one point.
No, she still is. But, well, no, she's not.
No, she came
'Cause she
in.
worked her way out of
in
that.
with value too.
No.
No.
A little bit.
No.
Not enough.
From what?
Not enough.
She was on TV. She was a fucking.
Her label didn't know Bodak Yellow was coming.
Never.
doubt. No
in
doubt.
a zillion years did they know that this girl was
They didn't
gonna
know
be
she
this.
was doing this. They
didn't know she
They'll
was
tell
gonna
you
be
that.
this.
She know it. It's not a secret. It's not a secret. She did that, but she worked her way past, yo, I'm stuck here. I'm stuck here and I'm unhappy and these are my rates. Any bad contract that was in her way, it's reworked.
Of course.
Yeah,
it
no,
is.
it's straight now.
They're redone.
All good business now.
Hey, and anybody she loved. Hey, Hennessy contracts is different. Her sister. Anybody she loved, that's who she is. Raw Wave ain't there.
I agree.
And to get there,
ding, ding.
he gonna have to, unfortunately, maybe, if things don't change, be miserable doing it. And the fans are gonna eat it up because you make your best music miserable. Cardi B didn't, nah. The story was really different. And she had some really powerful people behind her with some leverage once she caught one. Once she caught one, hey, if you could boss me around, you ain't gonna boss around Migos, P, K,
Right.
Party, the nigga writing, because the nigga writing was making hits. You're just not gonna boss. It's a team. Raw Wave, I'm not familiar with his team. I'm just familiar with him, which says to me, it's him.
It might not be the team.
It ain't the same. He working off God-given organic talent, and he's getting the SoundCloud days are over, but the SoundCloud Fetty Wap Trap Queen, I put some shit out, it took off now. Everything I put out take off. And I'm a star, but that happened in a matter of a New York minute. You are not, by design, you're not supposed to get that big, that fast on your own. We supposed to be able to jump in and fix that. Or grab onto it
Yeah,
somehow.
attach on and
And they did that to him. We hear the same thing from NBA Youngboy. We hear this from the niggas that are streaming giants. Interesting that in the fucking peak era of streaming, the highest streamers are upset. I don't know enough about it. Well, yes, I do, because I'm one of the highest streamers. Well, that's why I was upset. So I totally understand it, man. Not quite sure what's going to happen from it or what to do about it,
Right.
but I definitely understand it. Raw Wave, we love you, man.
No doubt.
We love you up here. We hope you are well. We hope you all right. And we hope that this don't weigh too much on your ability, because that's the other part too now. Now he's stuck with the responsibility of tackling all this shit off the field and playing the same on the field.
Kevin Gates too, by the way.
Shout out to Kevin Gates as well. I'll take that bow and arrow from a nigga if he run up on me, but shout out to Kevin Gates. Because I fuck with him and what he's doing and the message he's speaking.
Nah,
We
I
need
like
more of
his
that.
message. I like his message. I
We
love his
need
message.
more of that. All right, what is this? Instagram launches test of subscriptions for U.S. creators. I didn't see that button on my Instagram, but I didn't look. I was too busy deleting and archiving things. Instagram has switched on a new way for creators to make money, kicking off a test of subscriptions for the social platform in the U.S. Round of applause to creators getting money. Mark Zuckerberg, co-founder of Facebook and chairman, CEO, parent company Meta, announced the test in a post Wednesday. This will help creators earn more by offering benefits to their most engaged followers, like access to exclusive lives and stories. Look at that. Hitman Holler's an innovator. That nigga said, hey, come join my close friends. I'll show you my dick, man. Come on. If you join my close friends, only then can you see my dick, yo. Him, somebody else did that. Was it Cash Doll? Cash Doll said, join my close friends to see behind the scenes of my pregnancy.
I just seen people saying, yo, I'm charging X amount for me to add you to my close friends. They didn't even say what you were getting.
I'll pay anything to see Hitman Holler's next battle. They're gonna roast his fucking muffin, dick man.
Did you see the who was tossed out for him?
No.
Geechee.
Oh, he better chill out.
I don't know if they're trying to work that out though. It's like, yo, let's stop playing.
Dog,
Let's make it happen.
Hope they don't.
Zuckerberg's a bully, my nigga.
He gonna find a way.
No, you just come out with an idea. If you don't want to sell it to me, I'm gonna take it and recreate it. This is nothing but OnlyFans on the meta.
Fam, they're all doing the same shit.
I know. I'm just saying, if you don't want to sell me your shit, cool.
Take it.
You don't want this $99 billion? All right, cool.
Sue us.
I'm gonna rob you. And that's exactly what he's doing.
They're all doing the exact.
I'm just saying
same.
the close friends is the OnlyFans subscription. 90. You can range from 99 cents a month to $99 a month. What the fuck is the difference in OnlyFans? Now I'm gonna pop my pussy for you on Facebook, on the Meta. Pardon me.
There's a bazillion people here. That's the difference.
Yeah.
There's a bazillion people on Instagram.
They're already
That's the
there.
difference.
Which
Exactly.
means we gonna get more bread.
So that's their whole thing. It's like, look, we have the numbers. So if you don't want to, like, I'm with you.
I'm
Hey,
agreeing.
look, I have the built-in platform already. All I gotta do is implement whatever y'all out there doing. Got you.
Got him. So now whatever subgroup I set up, this is our OnlyFans. OnlyFans go night.
Get down to lay down.
Yeah, he's a monster.
You got OnlyFans going on there.
I do. I definitely. You know why? Because now you don't have to have a specific setup. I don't got to go to OnlyFans and subscribe. I'm already on Instagram. The whole world is already on Instagram. So now I just got to subscribe to your your what you call it?
Patreon.
No.
Subscribe to our Patreon. Fuck is you talking about, nigga?
But Instagram and Facebook might
Your
not be
close
so.
friend.
Subscribe all tier. I got a new tier coming February 1st, I think, by the way. I'm telling y'all, that's it. Said in passing. Now we're out.
No, I'm saying now all you got to do is
Instagram and
just
Facebook might not be so pro adult. Yeah, coochie.
It might not.
Yeah, but the thing is, if it's
If I
it's close
subscribe
friends
to
and
my
private, 'cause
close
I've
friends,
seen shit in people's close friends.
But you think that they not seeing that behind their
saying,
little
but-
walls?
They're letting it go.
I paid to subscribe to my close friend.
We'll see. We'll see.
We gonna see.
We'll see.
Because if you don't want to see
I've
box,
seen people put shit in
don't
their close
subscribe.
friends that if they'd have put it on the regular story, their page would have got suspended.
Yeah.
So it seems like Instagram is letting some other shit fly in close friends anyway.
For now.
I
So
wouldn't,
now let's monetize it.
I wouldn't edited my close friends. I realized I didn't have many close friends.
I've never
I
used
was
that
putting
function.
a lot of people
Like,
in there
I
that
don't
I
give a
wasn't
shit.
close friends with.
I don't use that shit.
I never use it either.
Me
I
neither.
wasn't.
I might have posted 5 stories my entire Instagram.
I just was adding anybody, and my close friends list is shot to shit, man. Yo, what does it mean when a girl puts you in your close friends that you're not close friends with?
And they're close friends.
Mhm.
They want you to see some shit that other people ain't seeing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do with that what you will.
All right, come on, moving on. What else we got? Anything else on your techie list, Ice?
This ain't my techie list. But Twitter, speaking of all these platforms, Twitter is now bringing NFTs to the profile pictures.
Okay.
You have to connect.
Score one for JPEGs.
Yeah, I was about to say, whoa, you can put a JPEG in your shit?
Yeah, it's gonna show it off as like a hexagon picture instead of a circle or some shit. And you have to connect your wallet to show that you own it.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Y'all can have it.
Have fun.
Hey, click learn more about. I can't really tell you.
Twitter's also
They're making it
speaking
close
of-
friends, right?
Yeah, they're making it close friends called Flock. Where you can add people to your flock and only they can see your tweets and whatever.
And we about to monetize it in about 6 months. The same
Flock
way
of-
that
yup.
they're doing.
They're going to run out of little bird analogies here eventually. That's cool, though. I think that could be fun.
The flock feature does
That might be
what?
better to me. I ain't got to worry about your tweet getting.
Nobody's tweeting me anymore anyway. What the fuck?
Now when you put them in your flock,
It's something Twitter needed on March 21st, 2006. Certain things would play out differently if we're fundamental versus as of late tiny badge in response to a proverbial hemorrhage.
I don't know. Okay.
What the fuck did you pull this up for, Screamer?
No idea.
Is this somebody that works for Twitter? You just have me read some. Screamer, yo, you good? You just have me read from Truth. Anyway, we done with you. We done with you. It's fine. It's fine. Hey, Google it.
Yeah, some more.
It's out there.
They're out there doing
Fucking
shit.
Alex,
Google wants you to connect to their digital
Flock.
wallet.
Nigga's showing me what his homegirl thinks about this.
Did y'all hear that one?
What?
Google is allowed. They want you to connect your. They're creating a digital wallet where you can store all of your crypto.
smart.
Okay.
No, I'm saying it's smart for them.
Oh, okay.
Yo, dog, once you set up an idea, nigga, I got some money, I'm coming to steal your idea.
No, they come to steal your money. You connect to this
They
shit
stole
if you
someone's
want.
idea and then everyone's money.
What the fuck is you talking about? Oh man. Yeah, they can have that though.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna just skip
Google,
that one. Good
y'all,
luck.
y'all my dudes, yo, but
No, I'm not doing that
I
one.
seen that doc about how y'all stole.
Lastly, yeah, I know I fuck with the Oculus and Metaverse, all that
Yeah,
shit.
you're gonna Oculus us out.
No, I'm not. They coming out with the first haptic gloves.
What's that for jerking off?
Somebody's
could
going to
be.
use it for that 100%. Because there's some weird shit going on out there. But
What's happening?
the gloves allow you to feel whatever you touch
Oh, yeah.
in VR.
That's for jerking off. It's 100% for jerking off.
So, yeah.
Now that
Told
might,
you the pork.
that might give OnlyFans some problems. OnlyFans, y'all better come out with a little glove.
That's crazy.
Because them little captions your workers are doing, that ain't gonna keep us there.
Hey, daddy.
Yeah.
I was feeling frisky today.
Yeah.
That's what they say for real.
Yeah.
Or a more ghetto version of it.
Wait, what's the more ghetto version of that?
Woke up and felt like some anal today. It's like, yo, ma, it's 7 a.m., dog. It's 7 a.m. Like,
Leave your asshole alone.
please treat my subscription a little more sensitive and delicate. Yeah, like, behave yourself, man. Like, you just want to wake up on some anal and had a nigga there to tape it and uploaded it. Got it to my inbox at 7 a.m. Who do you think I am?
Did you click play?
Huh? No, I do not want to see that. I don't want to see that.
Oh, man.
Anal.
That's what they.
That's what gets you going?
No, I'm just saying. She sent it. I'm like, okay, she sent it, but did you actually watch it, though?
No, that's the caption to try to get you to unlock it.
Yeah.
And if you unlock it, then you can see it, but you got to pay to unlock it. I'm not doing that for anal.
You don't pay for the
Sorry. No. These girls are going a little too crazy with what they doing over there, but I understand it. Everybody get money.
Yeah.
What else is going on? That's it.
I think that's it.
That's it. I just told me start with Wayne because it was episode 504, but I wanted to hear this, man.
Shit, I ain't mad at this.
A lot of us out there, man. Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
Hey, give her a piece of your mind this winter. Don't suppress your voice. They're already trying to stop artistic expression. Wait a minute!
Since I lost you, I'm lost too.
Man, I hope y'all enjoyed this podcast as much as we enjoy recording it. Keep us in your prayers. Lord knows we need to be there. Keep us in your prayers. Lord knows we need to be there. Until the next time, I bid you adieu, arrivederci, adios, hasta la vista, so long, goodbye. Remember, life is a series of moments and moments pass, so let's make this one last as if it's all we have. And the baddies are insecure, the stagnant women want to travel, and the closed-minded, and the closed-minded women want you to teach them things. Grab a ibuprofen, enjoy your headache, grab a coat, grab a long john, it's cold out. Grab you somebody to keep you warm on those really cold nights. Until next time, we'll holler at you. Oh, man, that was so instrumental in Wayne's life, man, the little pet names. Look, he put it in a song. You called me Butter. I called you Bae.
I called you Bae.
Oh, Wayne. You heard what that nigga said? That was some hating shit. Hey, your boyfriend is not like me. That's hating. That's hating.
This is dirty, man.
Even if it's true.
Yeah, this is ill shit, though.
But the next nigga don't never be like you.
Nah, nigga can't hold camera.
That should be cool until they miss you. The new nigga, they want something different than the last nigga they had until the different niggas start acting up. Then it's like, you know what? Get my scammer nigga back, man.
New Joe Budden.